Yo, what's going on, everyone? How we doing today? Happy Thursday morning. Happy Thursday morning. I don't got much to say today. I really don't. Today is just a normal day. Got off of work. Nothing crazy happening. What's going on, Eps? How you doing? I believe Dying Light 2 came out today, so happy Dying Light 2 release day to all those people out there. I'm sure, you know, it came out at midnight. Most people who really want to get it at midnight, blah, 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 sort of thing. There's too much rain. I don't know about that, my guy. As someone who enjoys the rain, someone who has not seen rain in weeks now, I am envious. You enjoy it while it lasts. Grab a blanket, get some hot cocoa or coffee, tea, whatever your drink of choice is. Sit outside. Let the ambiance wash over you. It's going to get way below freezing. Alright, well, now you got to deal with ice. Yeah, okay. Well, rest in peace. Hopefully you don't got to go out driving. Stay inside, play some Pokemon Arceus. Catch some Pokemons. You'll be alright. It's barely above freezing now. Man, it sounds awful. It hit 60 today here in Florida. So, you know, there's that. I don't even know what's it. It is 58 right now, currently at 8:20 a.m. But I want to play more Terraria for the Final Fantasy XIV boss. Oh, they have a crossover event. Interesting. You know, Final Fantasy XIV is one of the most popular MMOs on the market. I'm not surprised to see that. Oh, mods. 100% mods. Gotcha. I wasn't sure. I don't know if I've ever really played Terraria, but every time I see a screenshot or a video from it, I go, what the hell is this game? There's like bosses, like all these like crazy bosses and crazy constructions. It's crazy. We'll get back to Final Fantasy XIV eventually. We're just going to get through Arceus. Wasn't originally going to. This was really supposed to be a one-day stream and then just going right back to finishing the patch of A Realm Reborn, but hey, here we are. The question now being is, are we going to have enough time to play Control between finishing Final Fantasy XIV, Pokemon obviously, and then the release date of Elden Ring? We might be cutting it close, because I only got about 2 or 3 hours to stream each day for every few days. We'll not be cutting it close, for sure. We'll try our best to get Control in there. If not, we'll play Elden Ring and we'll get to Control at some point. I would like to get to Control. And I might need a 2-game break between 14 and... 14 A Realm Reborn patches and Heavensward. It's all up in the air. The schedule, and probably like my first real time of this whole putting content with games online, is completely up in the air. Normally I have a schedule pretty laid out, and I just don't right now. And I'm okay with that. I kind of just go with the flow, go with what we want to play. So, not going to worry about it too much. We'll get to games when we get to them. I'm going to boot up Arceus and get ready to play some more of that. That is the goal. I would like to get through more of the story and get less distracted by the open worlds. That is a tall order because the open worlds is interesting in its own way. Let's turn off this music though. Yeah, the open world is very... No, it's not super interesting. The Pokemon in it are the thing that are interesting. So, that's the unfortunate part, is I do get distracted by all the Pokemans that appear. But we did get to the Cobalt Coastlands. I guess doing this story would be probably one of the best things for us to do. We went around at the end of stream collecting some of the ones that we found around here. My goal here is I really want to get flying, and I'm hoping that's either here or it's going to be in the next area. This one may very well be... What's that? Oh, it's that thing. This area may very well be the surfing So we may be able to start riding on a Pokemon's back in the water. Whoa, that was a really far toss. Thank you, Alakazam. But the only way to really find out is to continue on. One thing I do want to see... Ooh, Satchel is fine. Alright. As long as we're not filling up all of our spaces for this story, I think we'll be okay. How you doing on race clears? Oh, like in this game? Okay, you mean like an actual like foot race thing. I was like, wait, what? Is he talking about 14? Yeah. I got the nugget for it, and I did the balloon popping event. So, is there something like special I need to do with those? I mean, I've been doing them. I don't know if I've gotten the highest scores on all of them or anything. Should I be hyper focusing on that? Oh, I just thought there were multiple areas. Wait, I'm confused. What? So I have the race on top of the mountain that just pops balloons. I have the one over by the Prelude Beach for throwing Pokeballs through Vulpix, through the balloons to get a score. And that's really all I've seen. Do I need to do anything more with that? Nope, leave me alone. I need that thing to leave me alone so I can get this Vulpix. One of my favorite guys. Is that all they had? Oh, it sounded like they have more of them. I mean, for right now, there may be more. There may be more. I'm only in the 3rd area. Just got here. Haven't you played this game? Don't you know all the things? Thought you had already gone through all this. Or did you drop it? Alright, let's pick up this side quest real quick. I literally unlocked the 2nd area at nearly 5-star. Yeah, me too. I had gotten all the way up and I was just like, okay, well, here we go. I highly recommend that you don't continue to do that. So like with me, I had like 17 hours in before I had unlocked the 2nd area. And then they just introduce a bunch of new stuff to you each time you go to a new area so far. Get all the features, do the story, get all the features, and then spend time in the open world. Because you just miss out on a lot of stuff, and you're actually gimping yourself by staying in one area for too long without all the things unlocked. So my biggest tip to you is just continue the story. You're missing out on a lot of things if you're still playing the game. It actually makes it a lot easier to up your rank and do more things if you keep on going. Yep, learned that when they finally gave me mounted travel after catching practically everything. Yep, and even more. Like we have a whole treasure hunting thing right now. So you get another mount. There's a whole treasure hunting thing. There's a side quest where you have to find these like weird wisps that are scattered over the world, kind of like Korok seeds, if you will. And that's just this other mount. There's a whole thing, you know. So I highly recommend just going. Got the wisp unlock, yeah. So, you know, just saying. Like we're looking for treasure right now with this bear. I just passed it somehow. This Murko really want to fight right now? Boy, do you know who I am? I'm gonna wreck your day. Actually, maybe not with this guy. I do need to change his moves. Oh, yeah, okay. Need to change moves. This guy is not gonna do well. Not Vaporeon. I don't think we want to do that. Infernape might be the best answer. Nope. No, flying. Yeah, because he's a fighting type. Oh, wait! I pressed the wrong button. Alright, I'm gonna hope that he doesn't use like a Gust or Aerial Ace or anything like that. Leafeon might be a good choice here. Not 100%. Yeah, knew the Aerial Ace was coming. Not very effective. Giga Impact, I could. Let's try Giga Impact. Just need that Murkrow out of my face, dude. Alright, let's Alakazam. Let's see. We gotta change your moves, my guy. You have Tri Attack, Drain Punch, Charge Beam. Okay. What do I want? Let's get you Tri Attack. Let's get you a Drain Punch. Yeah, so you can get some elemental stuff. I feel like getting rid of some of his psychic attacks is kind of a dumb idea, but like, you know. None of these are like inherently the best. Like if I had just straight up psychic, maybe. I'll keep Zen Headbutt. It'll be good. That's a nice melody of moves. God, I hate how they make you go through all that each time. It's really annoying. Alright, let's continue going. Yep, there's a Wisp up there. I did want this, whatever treasure it was. It should be like right around here? Jesus. Normally it's not this finicky. No? There it is. A ball of mud. Let's freaking go, dude. Alright, I'm out of here. Before these Murkrows and Dusclops get us. Man, some of these Pokemon really have the nerve, right? Some of these... Ooh, 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 that's a fat cat. That's a fat cat. Just ignore that. Just gonna ignore that fat cat. I need to use Eevee to collect these treasures so its happiness goes up. That's something I need to remember. If we're gonna get the full evolutions, we need to get Sylveon next, I believe. Are those Growlithe? Ew. Those are bad Growlithe. Good treasure, stun plus backstrike. Yeah, I don't really do that, to be honest with you. My backstrike thing just doesn't seem to work sometimes. Like, I'll bonk them on the head, and my Pokemon and Pokeball will come back, and then they'll be like, wait, what? What just hit me? And be aware that I'm around. It's the strangest thing. It is what it is, but, you know, it's strange. Hush now, settle down. I wasn't expecting the scuba mask. Okay. I didn't realize she would have just goggles like that. Anyways, I'm Paulina of the Pearl Clan, and who might you be? She's a pretty one, though. Ah, so you're that child from the Galaxy team. I heard how you aided Cleavor in Lilligant when no other could quell their frenzy. Your strength must be amazing, and yet you have such a gentle face. Thanks. So what brings you to the Cobalt Coastlands? We have no lord here, much less a frenzied one for you to quell. Gonna go to work? Alright, bro. You have a good day. Hopefully that rain doesn't mess up your life too much. Our previous lord was swallowed by the waves. He was rescuing his young pup that had been swept out to sea and ended up giving his life to ensure the pup's safe return. If you were to guess, which of these Growlithe would you say is the previous lord's child? I don't know, the big one, because like it's probably been a little while. That's what everyone says at first, but no. Oh shit, okay. This quiet, skittish Growlithe is the child of the previous lord. What was the point in me even having a choice there? I've no doubt this little one has the potential to be a fine lord, but witnessing his father's demise has left deep scars in his heart. There are those who expect me to train him more strictly and force lordship upon him before he is ready, but I could never bring myself to do that. No matter what the rest of the Pearl Clan says, my mind is quite made up. I'll stay by this little one's side and let him live his life as he wishes. So, now that you know our situation, might I ask your purpose in coming to the coastlands? I make for Fire Spit Islands. Yeah, sure. A survey of the Fire Spit Island. I see. There are rumors the place is haunted by strange shadows these days. You'll need the aid of a Pokemon known as Basculegion if you wish to cross the sea. You should speak to Isken, a warden of the Diamond Clan. He should be able to help you. Sweet, we are getting water riding. There's definitely something strange happening out on Firespit Island. Those shadowy figures are concerning, of course, but then there are also the odd lightning that came from the rift in the sky. There we go, there's our frenzied Pokemon. Lightning is a sign that the heavens are angry. I worry that we may have offended Almighty Sinnoh somehow. In the past, the Pearl Clan and the Diamond Clan were locked in conflict over which side revered the true Almighty Sinnoh. Even if we've reached an uneasy peace, the true Almighty Sinnoh must be angered because there are still those who worship the false image of it. Ah, but I digress. I do apologize. These religious freakos. Isken lives on Apom Hill, just past Ginkgo Landing. I imagine you'll find him there. You know, like, telling someone who's never been to a place the name's like, oh yeah, past Apon Hill, you know, just go through Ginkgo Landing. You're like, wait, I've never heard of those places. That makes no sense to me. You're speaking gobbledygook. Always found that weird. I do want to go get a Dusclops at some point. One, of it's part of a mission that we have, but two, he's cool. You know, he's a cool boy, and I want to go get him. Alright, the question now being is, that's a normal Pokemon, right? You think Alakazam can fight this? I guess we could try. There's really no harm in trying. It's it's only level 45. It's still gonna wreck us, but it's only level 45. I really thought it would be much more powerful. Alright, let's try Drain Punch. Oh, that gives you health. I should... Ooh, it's caught unawares. Alright, the question now being, do I want to try for the capture? I would like to ideally get its health a little bit further down, but I'm going to capitalize on the fact that it's too stunned to move. Ooh, okay. I probably shouldn't have done that, because now it's going to attack. That's going to hurt. It's super effective. Goodbye, Alakazam. Damn, I really probably should have. Rock Smash? No, I don't want to do something that's super effective. Hopefully Rhyhorn will sit up on that perch. That's cool. Won't do that much damage. I'm going to do an agility style and hope that it doesn't kill. But if it does... Ooh. Uh-oh. Smoke just dug in. Okay, so it's going to do damage over time. Hyper Beam. Bye! Bye, Rhyhorn. Well, it's doing damage. Rhyhorn just got wrecked, dude. Well, okay. I'm going to call out Infernape. Hopefully Infernape can survive for a little while. At least while I try to capture this thing. Oh, straight too far from battle. No! That was such a dumb... That was dumb of me. Damn it. Okay. Huh. I'm not going to catch it unaware this time, so that kind of sucks. Can't believe I strayed... They really should give you, like, some kind of countdown, like, hey, you're straying too far from battle. Not just a, oh well. I know you've done all this work, but... who fucking cares? Great. Alright. Well, maybe we do a... Oh, it keeps its health? Oh, I had no idea. Maybe if you go too far away, that's... Right, I don't even know why I pulled out Alakazam. Anyways. Infernape. Sure. Stay alive. That's all I ask of you, just stay alive. I'm just trying to capture this thing. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Okay, there we go. That's all I wanted. Cool. Some of my Pokemon will actually get some pretty good XP from that. Sweet. Mostly Vaporeon. who's going to quickly become one of my best party members, just because of the fact I evolved it at level 3, and it's now just getting crazy stat boost because of that. Alright, do you think we can... I definitely can't make it up there. There's no way I can Billy Goat my way up this. I'm gonna try, though. Oop. Tree my way. Nope. Okay. Don't see an efficient way of getting up there. I'm gonna assume that's blocked off for now. At least until we, like, get flying or something. Ah, so many aggressive Pokemon. Not sure how I feel about the aggressive Pokemon just yet. They're kind of annoying, and I wish that at like certain levels they would just start to leave you alone. But it's not how this game wants to work, so just kind of had to deal with it. Oh, this is as far up as you can pan the camera? I don't know why I didn't know that. I feel like I should have. Is that an Alpha Machoke? Was that an Alpha Machoke? Okay. Ooh. Double Drifloom, okay. Iron Tail's really the only thing that works? I thought this would not even affect Drifloom. Right. Of course. Alright. We're gonna have to see if we can pull out Leafeon then. That's not gonna be good for Leafeon. So at level 34, bam. I need to get Alakazam back up. The problem with having the team composition that I do is I only technically have 3 Pokemon at a time that are viable for battle, because I'm training up the other 3 and using that EXP share. We might have to think about changing that. Okay, not very effective. That should kill, I believe. There we go. Hex is gonna kill Rhyhorn. Great. Can't keep that guy alive. Need to get him to level 42, but I just can't keep him alive. Alright, we're kind of in a situation. Infernape needs to survive a few turns. Because we want to get our Pokemon alive again so they all get XP. Because we're getting to the point where, like, the NPC Pokemon are catching up to our regular Pokemon. Because I keep on switching out my party, like, a little bit too much, I would say. Cool. Alright, one attack should really kill this thing. We're going to do a strong style flamethrower so we can end this battle real fast. Ooh, that even didn't kill it all the way. Wow. Damn, dude, really? This level 27 killed my 45 Infernape. Alright, well, shit. No, I hope that Rhyhorn gets a good attack out before this Drifloom can kill it. I should have done an Agile style, but we'll still get the first attack out. I was so distracted by that Machoke. Eevee can evolve. And it is daytime. Let's hope that we get either Espeon or Sylveon. It does have a Fairy-type move on it, so we probably should get Sylveon, right? Yeah, that looks like Sylveon. Nice! That's a new evolution that we got, which means I can now switch out this Sylveon for a new Eevee. Alright, let's rush back to camp. Ooh, avoid these Chads. Though on the way we're gonna anger every single Pokemon. Okay, cool. I do kind of want to rest until evening, so that by the time I get over to that one area, it'll be nighttime, and hopefully we can get a Dusclops. That's my hope here. I don't know how long evening actually lasts for. See my Pokemon. Get Sylveon. And move it for another Eevee, right? Or do I want to get my other team back? Not Gyarados in a while. I don't think I'm gonna do Gyarados. I really don't know who I want on my party right now. These aren't a lot of my favorite Pokemon. So there is that situation. We might throw Glaceon out here. And kind of have like a Pokemon party in a way. Or an Eevee party. We might have a full Eevee party by the end of all this. Do I have any more Eevee? Do I have any? Yeah, I do have a plain Eevee here. Oh, I do have Vulpix as well. It's level 31. I feel like that should be an evolution very soon. Level 28 Eevee is not ideal, but I am looking for an Espeon, so maybe we do. Okay. Let's just make sure that we get rid of the fairy attack off that Eevee. Oops, not summary. Do you have something else? Tackle. I guess Tackle. It's not my favorite set of moves to have on it, but it'll do. And then Vaporeon, do you have any moves you can learn? Aqua Tail. Yeah, dude. Let's put that on. It's Aqua Tail's 85. Okay. 40, 40, 60. So I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll get rid of Tackle. We don't need that. And we should probably go see the move trainer to learn some more moves for some of my other Pokemon. You're good where you are. Those are the moves that I asked you to have, so that should be fine. My Pokemon? Oh, okay. Nope, I was looking at the blue bar. My Pokemon are friend. Okay, like I said, let's go hope that by the time we get over to this other area, Dusclops will be spawning in. Alright, does Espeon need to have a happiness level here? Or is it just evolved during daytime hours? I could easily just look it up. And I also need to see if I can catch another Eevee here. We're getting close to the area where I found this other Eevee. That might be it right there. Nope, it is not. You know, honestly, we should probably get a low-level Eevee. That's what we should probably be doing. I don't know if we need a super high-level Eevee here. Just gonna ignore all these goobers. Okay. Nope. Nope. Didn't realize he was there. Did not even realize. Just blocking the path. This giant double Apom. I don't even know what its evolved form is actually called, to be honest with you. I didn't even know Apom had an evolution. That must be new. Maybe not. I was gonna say that must be new, but probably not. Alright, sun is setting. Don't need more space in my satchel. Am I really that full already? Damn. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, there's Dusclops. And Drifloon. God damn it, Drifloon. Why you gotta be here? No, he moved. Nailed it. Sweet. Reaper Cloth. A Thunderstone? Okay, we need to catch a low-level Eevee. When did I get a Thunderstone? Yo, let's fucking go, bro. Also want this Reaper Cloth. I must have gotten it from one of these rocks that I smashed. You can get special stones from that, which is really freaking cool, dude. Which is really freaking cool. I don't think there's a Dusclops here. Oh, you're new. He's not an alpha. I might need to fight this Drifloon. It's gonna see me. Hopefully this other guy doesn't run away because of the battle. Let's go. Hopefully this is a one shot. Ooh, game struggled with that one. Ooh, game really struggled with that one. Damn. It's super effective. Okay. We can counter that by just catching it. Work on my Pokedex. Nailed it. Nailed it. Alright, let's get Dusclops' evolution. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna switch over to an Ultra Ball for this one. What? Oh, it's a Chad. That's why. Dude, I'm sitting here like, yo, what just... No, it's not. How do you bonk it, get the whole sound effect that you just hit the Pokemon, and it doesn't even capture it with a Pokeball? Oh, I might not have been on my Pokeballs, that's why. I might have tossed it over at... Does he actually know I'm here right now? Yep, 100%. 100%. Alright, fuck it. We going for it. Yeah, he's not even a chat, dude. Interesting. I'm gonna do an agile style flame wheel. I hope this doesn't do too much damage here. Should have done a strong style. Should have done a strong style. Alright, there's a good chance I kill it. There's a good chance I kill it here. Ooh, perfect. He's gonna get a little leech life, little health, so the burn won't kill him this time. At least I hope it won't. Oh, the burn killed him. The burn killed him. That kind of sucks. How disappointing is that, yeah? No more Dusclops, huh? Only by that abandoned ship, really? Huh. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? It's a upturned ship. You would think there would be like some kind of lore or something, but... I don't know. I just kind of hope there would be more around this whole beach area. Alright, don't turn this way. You're just gonna get in this grass. Damn it. Of course. Alright. If we can do this right when he appears again, I can run away. Nope, that didn't work. Damn it. That didn't work. That was just bad of me. I undershot it, unfortunately. God. I'm just afraid I'm gonna murder this thing so fast. Okay, that's good. X is fine, that's fine. We're good. We're okay. Catch another Dusclops. Duskull. I've been calling this Dusclops. The big boy is Dusclops. Duskull is the pre-evolution. Okay. That's my bad. Oh, fucking Geodudes. I should have known. It was leaping. I was hoping it was going to be a new type of Pokemon hiding in the rocks. We have found a Graveler in the Shaking Rocks once. We have not really encountered that ever again. Okay. Let's go do our mission then. Remember how I said I wouldn't get distracted by the open world? The lie detector test tells us that is a lie. It's the only thing I know how to do is get distracted by the open world. How are my Pokemon doing? Alakazam is fine, and Fernape not as fine. Yeah, I'll give him 2. Why not? Do you think... Are there any satchels? Oh, there are a bunch of satchels around here. Alright, we'll need to collect those at some point. We'll need to collect those. Look at all the Apom. It's cute. Wasn't a critical capture. Hopefully it still works. Nope, did not work. It's alright, he should leave us alone. He may even forget about us. He ran away. Okay, anyways. Don't have enough space in my satchel for that item. Why, hello there, Miss Lamora. Fancy running into you out here. Me? Oh, I'm on the hunt for some plates. How's your plate hunting going, young friend? So-so, I guess? I don't know the average of plate hunters, what their turnaround is, so I can't really compare. No need to be humble. I see you've already got your hand on 4 plates. You gain plates when you quell frenzied nobles, and when a great Pokemon recognizes you as a worthy of bearing. Isn't that right? The way you've been collecting those plates, it reminds me of an ancient hero. I'm not ready for the fact that there's going to be another isekai character who came before us. The one that's said to have battled against Almighty Sinnoh. You know, I've been wondering. The 10 Pokemon that are said to have followed the ancient hero, their powers are supposed to have come from Almighty Sinnoh itself. Why would they seek to challenge Almighty Sinnoh along with the hero then? Perhaps we'll get some answers once we gather all the plates. Well, you never heard of going against God? You're going against your creator? It's a tale as old as time, my dude. If someone finds out that there is some higher power, we're gonna fight against it. Always, it's like following a clock. You can pretty much set your watch to it. In any case, well, let's do our best to find more. But please, don't overexert yourself. I'd hate for something to happen to one of our guild's loyal customers. I really hate this guy. He doesn't really bring anything to the table, and he just talks some nonsense. I know it's more aware... Okay. I know it's more aware of us right now, but I'm still gonna go for it and try. Ooh. Do I wait for it to turn around? Will it turn around in a reasonable time? I don't know. Caught 3. 6 is the next number. Give it a big old boop. There we go. It's my 4th one caught. Alright, let's go get a ride-along Poke. Is that another flying boy? Man, you know who I miss? Pidgey. You know, they really could have interspersed Starly with Pidgey in this game. I miss Pidgeot. Or as I like to technically say, it's Pidgeot. Do I have a visitor? I'll be right out. Give me a moment. So, I'm Iskin of the Diamond Clan. I love how they do like the slow pan, like it's a reveal of some sort. Like, am I supposed to know this guy or something? Not quite sure. A Galaxy team member with a Celestia flute? Oh, you must be Lamora, right? Have I done something to warrant your visit? Yes. You're in trouble, mister. Well, sudden visits give me quite a shock. I do hope you'll give me advance notice in the future. So, why are you here? I need Buscalegion's aid. Oh, so you want to go to Firespit Island? Well, if you insist, then you probably need Buscalegion's favorite snack. That should help. Help him warm up to you. But preparing his favorite? Oh, it's, more than a little difficult. More like an impossibility. An impossibly high hurdle. Or, really, just impossible, if I'm being honest. Impossible? I'll tell you. I have the right materials, but then well, you see, this next part is something I can never manage. But you need to catch this one Pokemon that appears at night. Go on. You really want to know? You really don't value your own life, do you? It's Dusclops. Oh, even saying its name fills me with dread. Damn it, I should have captured that Dusclops earlier. I could have gotten this story on the way. So, the materials for the food have to be imbued with a dark flavor by Dusclops' dark pulse. That's the only way you can make Buscalegion's favorite food, you see. Got it. Let's do it. Oh, wow. Is everyone in the Galaxy team like you? Your nerves aren't just steel, they're titanium. It's positively frightening how fearless you are. Duh, I can't even say it. Well, the Pokemon I need has only one eye and can be found wandering around the Deadwood Hunt. Deadwood Hunt is an area that looks like a hand on your map. You'll know you're there when you find the wrecked boats. I try very hard to avoid those one-eyed Pokemon, and so now I know a lot about them, you see. Can I wait? Did you bring it? You know the Pokemon? But Dusclops. Okay. All right. So we just gotta get that Pokemon. That's not that hard. We can definitely do it. We might need to take a nap though. Kind of like reset the Pokemon in the area. Let's go back to camp real fast. Sleep until evening. That seemed to work. About the time that I showed up, it was nighttime. The only problem that we'll have to fight the Driftlooms. And those dudes are hella annoying. But I think we can make it. Alright, before the light comes, let's go grab this Wisp. I know I should save these for later. It'll just make collecting them that much easier when I actually know which ones I've gotten and which ones I haven't, but I don't care. What? Dude, it's like every day that I get away from this game, I come back and my skills are just terrible. You know, like 2 hours into playing, I can toss Pokeballs, turn the camera, not even give a crud. And then the second that I take a break, the worse I become. Hello, Morg. How are you? Finally? You made it? It's been a while. How you been, girl? How have you been? Okay, evening time. Let's also drop off some stuff in the good old inventory here. Don't need you, don't really need any of this right now. We'll get to crafting in a bit. Oh, that Thunderstone, dude, I'm so hyped. So we gotta go catch an... Maybe we should go catch Eevee first. Before we get too much further, why not? We'll go catch like a few very low level Eevees. Yeah, okay, I'm not trying to get a rank up. My notifications have been wonky, so I missed them, and by the time I get you're done streaming. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Twitch has been a little weird lately. some like updates on it. Not like the site, but like updates while I'm streaming, like numbers and stats and stuff have been not the best. So I feel your pain. I'm so sorry that you have been missing it. I try usually to go live around this time, like 8, 9 o'clock. Most days of the week. I usually take like 1 or 2 days off. So you can almost be guaranteed if it's like 8 or 9 o'clock. Just if you... Alpha, Bidoof. If you kind of just show up around here, there's a good chance that I'm probably streaming. I'm gonna try it. Am I enjoying it? Whoa. I didn't think that would work. So it's an interesting case study. Short story. I give it a 6.5, maybe at the very, very tops of 7. There are a lot of technical issues with this game. As you can kind of see right now, the grass is loading in, so like the draw distance is super, super low on this game. As you can kind of see, like when it gets towards midday, the colors and the lighting is so just overblown that a lot of the textures and stuff get blown out, which is really unfortunate. The story, it's a Pokemon story. It's Kakakuku. I don't like it, but it is what it is. It's still Pokemon. The textures, super muddy, low res, don't like that. There's a lot of quality of life things that are good, that just haven't been thought out very well, which is again very disappointing, makes the game sometimes tedious to play. But there are really cool things that they do, like the whole just being able to toss out Pokeballs and catch Pokemon, you know, like this. Just being able to have your party out and just being able to toss them and engage in battle just as easy as like this. You know, so I just went from catching a Pokemon to battling with another Pokemon in a matter of an instant. So, you know, there are those good points. Other things aren't so great. So there's a lot that's not great that holds the game back for sure, and they are pretty obvious, especially since there have been games in this kind of style that have since come out, especially like on the Switch, that have proved that it is possible that Pokemon very well could evolve past this, excuse the pun, but they just refuse to, and that makes this game that much more disappointing. The animations look nice. I've seen better. They're very standard. They're very subpar. I would say the animations are actually very bad, to be honest with you. Most of the characters are very static. They have 1 or 2 facial expressions total, which again is very unfortunate. And even those animations are pretty bad. Not my absolute favorite. So there's ups and downs. There truly are. The more you play on it, the more you start to realize. But at the same time, I originally just meant to play it once and then just kind of like never really touch it. But the overall gameplay loop of running around this world collecting Pokemon in the fashion that you do is really fun. And that's really it. If this was like just Sword and Shield, like standard style Pokemon, this would probably get a 4 out of 10. But because it's it changed the battle formula and the catching formula, it gets boosted up like 2.5 points to a 6.5. That's as high as I can give it. I really can't justify anything higher, really. 7 is like the highest I push it, but that's reserved for if they do something crazy towards the end of the game. If they just come out and surprise me and be like, yo, I wasn't expecting that, then it'll be a 7. As of right now, 6.5. Alright, we're looking for an Eevee. Sometimes they spawn over here, and sometimes they just straight up don't. I don't know if it's a weather thing, but I want... that Bidoof? That Alpha Bidoof is back. So that's one of those cool things. So like the actual overworld mechanics, like fighting Pokemon, is actually a lot harder than it used to be. So we actually struggle in this game quite a bit more than I ever have in a Pokemon game, which is kind of cool. And these alpha Pokemon are definitely a struggle. They can be tough as nails. Man, am I really having this much trouble finding an Eevee? Used to be able to find them like crazy. Maybe I'm coming in at the wrong time of day? Maybe we should try evening. I don't think it's a midday thing. I think this might be an evening thing. At least I'm gonna hope it is. I'm sure that I know there are other places to get Eevee. I just want a low level Eevee so that we can boost its stats. Let's try evening. Okay. Unfortunately, we have to be like right on top of it until the game loads it up. So that's always unfortunate. Okay, so this Eevee is not over in this area right now. I'm going to assume it's loading up possibly over here. I kind of didn't think to look. We've actually had more luck finding an Eevee. Where was it? Like right over here? Sometimes. Nope, it's Bidoof today. So I think it's probably me, but I'm getting some skips and drops in video quality just in case it's not me. Skips in video... Oh, okay. Well, for one, the bitrate is gonna go kind of crazy because it's a grassy area. I haven't gotten any notifications that we've dropped any frames or anything like that. The stream is at 0% drop frames. The skips might just be the frame rate in this game is not fantastic. So unless they're like big skips, like, you know, for feels like a second, everything should be pretty good. Don't get me wrong, this game is not optimized, so the frame rate does hitch. If you're getting like huge quality drops, like it's going down like a 480p, then we can do something about it. But like I'm running this thing at, you know, 6,000 kilobits per second, which is like as high as I can push it. Super bitrate areas, like, or super like dense areas that have grass are always killer on Twitch. It's never been a thing that Twitch has liked to do. Just want to make sure that it was me and not the stream. It may be the stream. I haven't really been able to check. I do have it up over here, and from what I can tell, it seems pretty okay. Seems pretty okay. But I obviously I can't watch it 100% of the time. So hopefully it's still watchable and not too bad. I might need to leave the area. I think this sleeping thing isn't enough to get the Pokemon out that I want. Yeah, these are all the same Pokemon. Alright, we may need to actually leave. I'm gonna try going back to Jubilife Village and hope that it respawns these Pokemon in here. Yeah, I can kind of see what you're talking about now, that quality drop. That's definitely the grassy area. When you move your camera a lot in very texture-rich areas like this, the Twitch, I should say, doesn't like it. Since I'm not a partner, you know, I can't stream above 6,000 kilobits, and that's kind of just the thing. Stream is still at maximum kilobit that I can possibly push it right now. Until I get partner, if I ever get partner, that's just something that we'll have to deal with. But yeah, I do see where you're talking about. It should look fine when like I'm standing still per se, but then it kind of becomes a situation when I start moving the camera and moving my character. Yeah, a lot of back-end stuff with Twitch is unfortunate. I don't know if that kind of stuff happens over on YouTube streaming, to be honest with you. I really don't. It's one of those things I've thought about, but you know, eh. Okay, looking for a level 2 or 3 or 4 EV. That is the goal. I don't know if it would just be better to wait for a while. And try to get it later. I wonder if a reset is kind of what you should do. I know a lot of people, when they're shiny hunting, they reset the game, right? They save and load the whole thing back up. I don't know if that helps get you different types of Pokemon, but it seems like we're only getting very few Pokemon out here. The very same type of Pokemon that I do not want. So there's that. Alright. Oh, wait. There it is! There's my boy! That's what I was looking for. Alright, I'm not even gonna mess around. I'm just gonna get this level 2 Eevee with a Great Ball. We're not even gonna mess around today. There's no way I'm losing this guy. Even in fact, I might want to throw out one of these so that he gets distracted. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna have to turn around. Just threw that a little short. Okay, he's gonna finish that soon. What? Oh, not losing this Eevee. Not after all. He got a level 2 Eevee, level 4 Eevee, got out of a Great Ball. That is incredible. Okay, that's perfect. Now we can get Jolteon. Working on my EV team. If I could get another one, that would be fantastic as well. I don't know if there's a way to get like a low level. What are you? Or Weedle. A low level Umbreon or Espeon. Like, I don't know if there's like a Dark Stone or anything like that. Okay, open up my chest. Alright, where would it be? Thunderstone. Let's move to Satchel. Sure. Let's open up our Satchel. Let's use Thunderstone. Nope, 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 nope. Not on the 29. I need this guy to give me my new Eevee. Do. I guess we can move him instead of Rhyhorn. What's this? Do a little bit of that. Let's go! Getting me a Jolteon! Still need to get a Firestone so I can get Flareon. One of my favorite evolutions. Ooh, I really don't like the way they did Jolteon in this game. Oof. His cheeks, it's his mouth and his cheeks look bad. I'm just gonna say it bad. See, like in that picture, he looks fantastic. In the actual 3D model, not so much. Do some shopping, maybe. He does not sell those. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to turn in the Pokedex again. Yeah, I hate this. I wish I could return back to the village without doing this. But we have to do it. We just have to do it. It's things like this is what I mean with the quality of life updates. Like, there's really no reason that I have to, or should have to. I didn't mean to exit out. Should have to go through all of that just to return to the village. I should just be able to return whenever I want without turning in survey results. It's so weird. Alright, while we're here, we should probably turn in that Dust Skull quest. I think we can pull it from our pasture. I don't know if he wants to keep it, though. What a hair-raising spectacle. Yes, I'm certain this is the Pokemon from the photo. Well, now that I've seen such a clear example of the real thing, I'd like to get a proper shot. You know, I must admit, I feel quite relieved to know that it truly was just a Pokemon in the end, and a Pokemon with its own sort of charm, really. I'm glad I was able to photograph it. Sweet. New photo options, I don't care about. I really should stop doing those quests. They're really kind of useless. I don't even get real items from them. So that kind of sucks. We gotta go to the move lady. I want to see if I can get some new moves or some of the Pokemon that I got. Jolteon and Vaporeon specifically. New moves. Alright, let's get Jolteon. Thunderfang? Hell yeah. Let's go. Charge Beam is not really that good of a move. A Wild Charge. And Thunderbolt. Hello. 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 I guess we could... One, two, three. I want to learn something else. I have 2 electric moves, a steel move, and do I want a normal move? Do they have all the new evolutions? They have every evolution currently available. They don't have any new ones for this game, if that's what you're asking. But all current available evolutions are in this game. Okay. Vaporeon. Did I give you moves? Icy Winds. Ice Beam. Give you Water Pulse. And Iron Tail. At least they'll all pretty much have Iron Tail. Okay. Leafeon should be fine. Yeah. Okay, nothing in particular. Let's go into our satchel real fast. Let's add these moves. Thunderfang, Iron Tail. Actually, let's put Thunderbolt. Another Shock, no. Iron Tail and Shadow Ball. Yes. What? Oh, I didn't commit the moves. Damn it. Okay. It's okay. Not gonna worry about it. Like the Ice and Grass one? Yep, I have Leafeon in the party. And I have Glaceon waiting in the wings. Which I actually... It's a good point. So I have Leafeon right up here. I actually should get Vaporeon's moves that doesn't have an ice. There's no reason to have a redundant Pokemon with ice moves when I have a Glaceon. Though it very well may be that I changed Glaceon and Vaporeon out, so... The problem being is it doesn't actually know that many water moves. It knows mostly ice moves. So maybe we teach it these? Okay. Ooh, wait. I can do Pokemon from in here. So Glaceon, let's see what moves you get. Ice Fang. Okay. Aqua Tail, Icy Wind. Yeah, so I guess these two are kind of redundant in a way. Glaceon and Vaporeon. I guess I do like Glaceon more than Vaporeon, so that's kind of a nice thing to know. And then I guess the last one that we need to check the moves for is... God, I don't even know where it is right now. We are looking for Sylveon. know it's here somewhere. There you are. There you are with your cute little face. What do you have? Dazzling Gleam? Mystical Fire? Teach you that? Sure, you can learn Dazzling... Oh, nope. Don't have enough money. Don't have the money. Alright, never mind. Sylvian, you don't learn anything right now. Yeah, I love that the party is 70% EVs. Going for 100%. I do have an Umbreon, which I probably will change out, but we're trying to get this EV to be an Espeon next. That's the next goal. Flareon after that. So we can just get a whole party of EVs. The problem that I have right now is this Vaporeon, I caught at level 3 and made it up to level 24 after the evolution, so its stats are like crazy in comparison to my other ones. Like, look at these stats, dude. It's already at 209, and I haven't really done anything except for evolve it and level it up from level 3 as a Vaporeon. So like level 29 over here, Eevee only has 122, whereas 26 Vaporeon has 209. So this Jolteon is also going to get crazy stat boost. Leafeon need to get another Leaf Stone and catch another low-level Eevee. So that's something that I've learned. Evolve things as soon as you can so you get those extra stat boosts. I'm a little disappointed Leafeon's the one, or I'm sorry, Vaporeon's the one that I learned that lesson on. Because Vaporeon is not my favorite of evolutions, to be honest with you. I'm actually going to move this Eevee over to here. I'm going to move all my EVs over. In fact, I might even move all the Pokemon that I really like over to Pasture 8. Scyther included. I do like that they all have different stats. So like this guy has 124 attack. I'm going to move him over. Actually, you get over here. Let's find my Umbreon somewhere. Somewhere in this mess that I cannot organize. I'm going to move this shiny Ponyta over here as well. Gyarados. Gonna move you. I don't like that fancy Victorian Meerkat. You know, there's a lot of choices. We gotta make a lot of choices, and some of them get the cut, unfortunately. I have some favorite Pokemon from my time of playing Pokemon. You can pretty much guess which ones I like the most based off of, here's my Umbreon. Who I'm putting in this pasture. A lot of Gen 1 Pokemons. Gen 2 and 3 I really enjoy as well. But I definitely have the biggest connection to Gen 1. It's what it really does come down to, like, honest to God, is the designs of most of the Pokemon. A lot of the newer Gen Pokemons I just think are too busy and very ugly. Which is super unfortunate. I just kind of like the simplicity of a lot of... I should have done that. Of Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon. Some of the other ones just... their designs are garbage. I think that's about it for... oh, Vulpix. I really like Vulpix. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it. I do like Gengar a lot. I should probably move Gengar. It's not one that I've leveled up, so I might want to wait on that. But I do really like Gengar. Yeah. Alright, so now all the Pokemon that I know I want to, like, would want to put in my party are kind of separated, and I know where to find them pretty quickly. In comparison, just doing one quick look. I think that's about it. We might want to put Duskull over here in our party, so just in case we don't catch that other dude, we at least know where to find one. So I'm going to put him down, you know, down over here. Yeah. Sweet. Alright, back out we go. We need to continue the story. And in order to do that, that does mean I need to go catch a Duskull. But I don't got enough room. I don't got enough room on my party to have Duskull in there. I was also trying to level up Rhyhorn. Nah, no. At this point in the game, we need to focus on our party. More so than catching a bunch of different Pokemon and constantly changing out. Because we're going to be under-leveled. I only have 2 Pokemon that are kind of current content. I guess you can kind of consider Leafeon, but 35 is actually about even where everyone else in this area is. That's pretty low. It's technically pretty low. Whoa! Okay. That's a big boy. So those are considered alpha Pokemon, the ones with the red eyes. I call them Chad Pokemon because it's fun. Uh-oh. Bird's right behind me. Oh, we're fighting this bird. Uh-oh, that's actually really bad. The reason why that's bad is I think flying actually will hurt Leafeon a lot. I think that's super effective. Yep, it is. Oh, that's super effective. Okay, let's see here. Will an Iron Tail kill? My answer to that is no. So what I will do is... Nope, can't even do that. Infernape, because he is fighting, will die instantly. Hopefully Alakazam can actually deal with this. Ooh, Charge Beam, let's go. I forgot I gave you an electric attack. Ace, bro. Ace. Let's get out of here. Alright, need to heal up Leafeon. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, what level did Jolteon's already level 11. Let's go. Let's go. I should have rested at the camp before we left to do this, because now I gotta wait for nighttime. That's unfortunate. I did not think that through. I guess we'll just battle a bunch of dudes until the time comes. Level up our Mons, so that when the story hits, we're actually not super underpowered. Probably should find one of those Chads, fight them, get some super XP. But this will work for now. What the hell is that? Togepi. I don't know if I have a Togepi yet. Oh, I'm gonna get the critical capture from behind. If I can. Bam, baby! Get in my inventory, Togepi. I mean, it's a literal baby Pokemon. Oh, I've caught a Togepi. Okay, that's number 3. My 3rd Togepi. Never mind. Ew, I forgot. Can't just walk into Pokemon to start a battle. This isn't Dragon Quest 11. My bad. My bad. I wonder if it's worth it to go see what level this Chad Golduck is. Before we do that, though. Oh. Nah, dude. Nah, we good. Oh, I wasn't expecting to be able to do that. Okay. Before we do that, I'm gonna do a quick save. I wasn't expecting to come around that corner like that, up that hill. Alright, Alakazam. Let's fucking do it. He's in his element. Our electric attacks will do extra. Oh shit, he's level 50. Uh-oh. That's gonna kill. Immediately. Yep, bye Alakazam. Sorry, dude. It's time to go. See ya. Well. Okay then. I guess we'll stick with regular Pokemon for a while. I wasn't expecting the level 50. I thought 45 at max, but no such luck. No such luck at all. Alright, do you think there will be any other Chads I could fight? Ooh, the stutter though. Wonder if there'll be any other Chads I could fight. Hello? My Alakazam got shy after that last defeat. He's like, I'll just hide behind this rock. I'm useless. Don't look at me. I failed my master. That was a bad toss. Really? Alakazam, I need you to actually focus here, my guy. Ooh, Floatzel. Good job. I wasn't expecting you to survive that. I think I need to check Alakazam's defense and special defense. Something's not right here. Something is definitely not right here. Oh, I mean, Alakazam has always kind of been a weakly kind of guy. Glass cannon, if you will. So I guess that makes sense, but man. It's kind of just disappointing. Let's get his happiness back up. Need to let him win some battles so his mood changes. He's not going to be depressed. Alright, Jolteon's level 17. Regular Eevee's level 30. I think he evolves around like 32-ish, 34 maybe. Oh god. What level does Eevee evolve at? Let us see. Eevee. Yeah, how to get Espeon? That's my question. Oh, not Glaceon. Leafeon, yep, fine. Eevee will become friendly over time by just having it in a party and winning battles with it. Make sure it doesn't faint, and eventually it will become friendly towards you. You can also give it XP candy and make it friendly faster. Once Eevee is friendly enough, a notification to top life ready evolve, usually after a battle. Does not have to level up in order for friendship evolution to trigger. Oh. Eevee automatically loses a move. Fairy type, friendly, always evolve into Sylveon. Make sure it evolves into Espeon or Umbreon instead of Sylveon. You need to visit Zisu in the training grounds to teach you a new move that isn't a fairy type, then change its moves. Oh, yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. So as long as we keep it in the party as is. But it's a friendship thing. It's not even just a number. It's just its friendship needs to go up. What? This dude's afraid of me. He doesn't want to battle. Nope, he does not want to battle at all. Oh, dude, that Golduck is keeping an eye out. Okay, fair enough. I do not blame you, but please leave us alone. Ooh, okay. Not very effective, thank you. Oh, straight too far from battle. I didn't mean to do that. That's like the second time I've done it. I think he keeps his HP. Yeah, thank God, dude. But he gets a attack out first. Dang it. Yeah, I guess that's what I get. That makes sense. It's fine. Let's finish it off with Eevee then. Strong style. Nice. Okay. We're gonna hope that we can get Eevee evolved here. I think level 35 is a little too powerful. Yep, definitely a little too powerful. We might want to pull out Leafeon here. Get some good leaf attacks. Maybe. Gold duck. That's not going to be very effective. If we can get it low, then we can pull out regular... Never mind. I was going to say we can get out regular Eevee. And let it finish off the battle. Nighttime is pretty much upon us. Alright, let's go see if we can get that Dusclops. Maybe nighttime's not technically here. There's really no reason that Beautifly should be. There it goes, alright. So say, Beautifly should not be out. Now, does the Dusclops always appear in this area, or is that a random sort of thing, like everything else in this game? Yep, alright, it's there. So we might actually not have been able to capture it before? I'm not quite sure. Nice. Let's try a regular Pokeball. I don't need to use a Great Ball right now. Yeah, knew that would work. It was too weak. It's too weak not to work. Alright, we're gonna try Ultra Ball Dusclops. If it doesn't work, then we will battle it. And hope for the best. Drifloon? Leave me alone. Turn around. You ain't seen shit. Boom, baby! Nailed it. Oh, you love to see it. You just love to see it. Critical capture with an Ultra Ball for story missions. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. No, Murkrow, you didn't see shit. Your vision's too good, Murkrow. Oh. Okay. Well. Rest in peace, the dream. Do you think I could do this with the Jolteon? Do I really think this is going to work? For level 34 against a 21? Not really. I'm going to try it, though. Nice. Jolteon's going to get a pretty good boost off of that. Not as much as I actually thought he was going to get. He did get 800. Just kind of less than I actually thought. Walk, walk. Nice. Get him up so very high. I feel like the next area is actually going to be like the spot for Vaporeon. It's a giant volcano, so that's going to be fire Pokemon galore. Vaporeon's going to shine bright. Leafeon, not so much. Leafeon's going to have to stay tucked away. Okay, sweet. Need to kill one more of those dudes with an electric attack to finish off that research. Might go grab these dudes over by the shore over here. These are all the big boys. Do not want to fight the big boys, actually. Small boy? Sure. Big boy takes too many attacks. Nailed it. That's another research done. Alright, the question now being, do I need to have Duskull in the party? Or will we be okay just the way that we are? So I'm really hoping he pulls it from my pasture. What? That was a perfect toss. Did you bring it back? You know the Pokemon? Yes. Okay. Gotta find where it went then. There it is. Now, will he pull it out of my party and keep it? You really brought it? No, don't bring it out. Right. I guess I've got to do my part, seeing how determined you are to go to that island with Buscalegion. No, usually I ask Paulina if the Growlithe she takes care of can help me with this bit. But this time, you need to help since we're making this snack so that you'll be accepted by Buscalegion. Once I give the signal, you have to use that dust bops of yours to get it to use its dark pulse. This guy's so afraid. So skittish. 3, 2. Oh, no, it's too frightening. Come on, try again. Right. So, counting down to it just makes the anticipation and terror worse. Let's simply have you do it when I say go. Yeah. And go. I understand that everyone's supposed to be afraid of Pokemon in this, but this guy needs to get it together. Delicious aroma wafts through the air. Buscalation's favorite snack is now ready. Sweet. Favorite food by Buscalegion. Pokemon that will bear you on its back. This food is crafted in an unusual way from ingredients gathered via equally unusual methods. Both the aroma and the shape are perfect. It's the perfect ball of Buscalegion food. Then let us make for Ginkgo Landing. We can summon Buscalegion there. There, okay. Let's just go discover what's over in this area real quick. It might just be a dead end. It's just more Apom. It's just more Apom. I should have expected that it's just more Apom. This area is literally called like Apom Hill. And I was expecting something different. Egg on my face. Nice. Let's heal up Eevee real quick. And Jolteon. Probably should just go back to camp, but be alright. Oh, come on. Whether or not a battle or a Pokeball registers in this game can be just annoying sometimes. Apom became obscured. That means we're not going to be able to attack it for a while, which sucks. I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, you can. I guess it just becomes super hard. Don't kill, don't kill. Damn it! I'm so sorry, Eevee. I feel like if I had just healed it up all the way, it wouldn't have died. That was my fault. Okay, well. Let's, I guess, go back. Maybe I need to fast travel. Oh, there's a satchel? Wait. Can I even get there? There are multiple satchels around here. I don't know if I can even get there. That looks like it's up over in this direction. I might need the flying Pokemon first. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting up here. I say that. But wait, what? This doesn't seem right. Can we Skyrim Billy Goat our way up this? Oh, I need to believe. Damn it. Nope. Ain't gonna work. Nope. Ain't gonna work. Oh, let's fucking go. I didn't believe and the game still let me do it. Cheesin'. You know, like, honestly, I should have expected. That's how speedrunners do. They just try and try until it works. I have to just believe. I just have to believe. And I shall never doubt myself again, ever. Alright, I want this other fat cat. I only have the alpha version of it. Uh-oh. Shit. I thought it was completely running away. I don't think that's gonna work. It worked! Oh, let's fucking go. Alright, let's get whatever the satchel stuff is going to give. Thank you. Oh, there's a lot of satchels around here. I need to go find those because I need another 1,000 points or whatever they're called. Alright, Motham has been caught unaware. He's level 43. Oh, we might want to switch Pokemon. Yeah. 100%. Okay. We are... What do we have for moves, my guy? He does not have a fist. No, he doesn't have a... Oh, he has Charge Beam. It's an electric attack. Alright, Jolteon. Let's go. It's flying. It's a... But I just figured bug. I didn't realize it was bug and flying. Perfect. That actually works out perfectly. Ooh! Okay. That's probably gonna kill. Didn't kill. It didn't kill. Didn't kill. Oh, this is scary. I mean, we get the attack no matter what. Oh, that's gonna be some good XP. That's gonna be some good eating. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, Eevee is still not leveling up. It's pretty late to get a good Espeon evolution out of this guy. Not Espeon, I'm sorry. What's that Pokemon called? Espeon? Yeah, Umbreon's the one I was thinking of. The nighttime. Espeon's the one that I'm looking for. And there's another satchel. I'll take that. Beautiful. Just need to catch one or more of those springtail cats. That doesn't seem too hard. Especially since they're pretty common around this area. First tries. We'd love to see it. Ooh, okay. You're gonna be strong, huh? Are you gonna go away completely? You're pretty docile. Ooh. Ooh. You ain't seen shit. I'm behind a tree. That means I don't exist by law. Got you in the butt. Feels so good. It do just be feeling good. Okay, gotta wait for this one to show me its butt. Do your cat thing. Cats love showing humans their butts. It's like cat law. Oh, you're a human? The cat said. Let me show you my butt. The glory that is my booty. This cat don't want to show me its butt. How rude. It's sleeping. This cat be snoozing. Good night, sweet prince or princess. Sleep well inside that Pokeball. No, give me that. Alright, what else is up here? Any other satchels up here? No. So we're getting close to the base camp, actually. Nice. Oh, I don't have space in my satchel. That's garbage. Hold up. Gotta change that real quick. What do we want to do? Bye. Alright, I think that's about it from up here. Oh, there was a wisp. We did all that for a wisp. Beautiful. And that puts us right back at base camp. We can rest up. Oh, we'll do morning so we get more daylight. I don't really... the nighttime's actually not that bad in this game. It's better than midday, which is so overblown. It's kind of hard to see what's happening. So I'm debating. I love Alakazam as just one of my favorite Pokemon. I think we need to have the debate whether or not we want to... What? I missed something. How did I go from having 8 pastures to 16? I have skipped through his dialogue so much he might have said something, and I just didn't pay attention. But anyways, yeah, I was gonna say, like, we might want to have the debate of switching Umbreon for Alakazam. As much as I like Alakazam, Umbreon has 211 HP, 170 defense versus 77. Like, yeah, that's something that we need to talk about. Unless I hit him with like a bunch of grit stones and stuff that prove me wrong, I think that we're just gonna focus on the Eevee party for now. Alright. Then what I'm going to do after that is, like, on Jolteon and Vaporeon and probably Umbreon, I'm going to hit them with a bunch of, like, the grit stones and stuff that I have, just to kind of increase their stats. So I have a bunch of these things. I might wait for these grit pebbles, though. Okay, that's max, I believe, for those, because it's only level 3 for these things. Oops. Well, Infernape can get it. That's fine. He needed more anyways. His defense needs to go up for sure. Let's get his defense up to level 3. I'm just gonna bust up all of these. I might not want to do Leafeon just because I might try to get another Eevee and make Leafeon. Oh, come on. I don't mean to do this. Get another Eevee at a low level and make that my new Leafeon. But for now, we have so many of these grit things. Why not? Oh my god, I hate this. It's the confirmation window that's screwing me up. Jolteon's about to be a powerhouse. Actually, Jolteon and Vaporeon are very close in level. In the grand scheme of things, only 133 HP for Jolteon. So I guess Vaporeon just has crazy health. And Jolteon probably has special attack, right? Like a high special attack. We should probably check their stats. What each of them are actually good at. Okay, and then Vaporeon. Let's just level you up. Oof, your health is going to be a beast. Who would have thought you were going to be like my tank? I really wish I could just increase it all at once. Again, I go back to quality of life. If I didn't have to do this confirmation window each time, I don't think it would be such a bad thing. It's just... God, this is annoying. Alright, so we're going to actually have to think about who we want to upgrade at what points. I think Jolteon and Vaporeon are probably... and probably Umbreon. Because I do not have enough of this next stone in order to get all the things that we want. I probably would, the Grit Gravel, if I had actually gotten rid of a lot of my Pokemon that are stuck in my pasture. But I refuse to do that. Let's get speed up too. Speed is pretty important. I feel like you're a special attacker, so I'll increase that a bit for you. Let's increase your defense. Just make you all out tanky. Alright, so you can get it up to level 6 on this. Leafeon, you're next. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. Special attack. Do your speed next. Okay. That's all we'll do for now. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Beautiful. After all that we just did, definitely want to save our progress. And then let's go do the story. Again, finally. I keep on saying I'll do, but I always get distracted about. Turn around. Show me that butt. Here we go. Ask and you shall receive. That dude turned around at the worst possible moment. In any case, still worked out. Oh, it's a sleeping boy. Oh, cute. Give me that spiel. Give me that boy. That rotund boy. Nailed it. I love that he is literally just a beach ball. Just one big old beach ball. Oh, hello, Lamara. I was just waiting for you. Hello, Iskin. What is this Hisui Arcanine look like? God, I hope he doesn't have fur covering his eyes. I really think this Growlithe is stupid. Regular Growlithe is amazing, and they kind of ruined it, in my opinion. But anyways. Oh, Paulina, I thought you said we shouldn't be seen together. I'm sure Lamora can keep a secret. Besides, both I and Growlithe pups were eager to meet the great Buscalegion again. I see. Well, in that case, let me summon Buscalegion. God, I really wish there was a different tune. Like, I understand this is the flute thing, but like, come on. Give me a different tune. Just a little bit different. Just to make it unique. Again, it's just some low effort things. Fade to black so they don't have to animate things. So I can load up this model. It's just like, oh God. Go on, Lamar. You can give the food to Buscalegion now. You threw in the ball, Buscalegion's food. Oh. Yeah, I like the fluffy tails, but the hair not so much. Yeah, it's got like a bowl cut. It's weird. The Great Buscalegion. Oh, thank goodness. I was a little worried about whether Buscalegion would accept this favor. So, well, Lamar, you should let Buscalegion hear you play. Man, this kind of sucks, dude. Like, in order to get the ride-along mount, I had to, like, defeat some dudes. And this one, it's just like, oh, here you go, I guess. Yeah, sure, fine. Just fucking play your flute. Buscalegion opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. I received a splash plate from Buscalegion. So we should be able to skim across water now. Now you can ride Buscalegion across Tranquility Cove and head to Firespit Island.
Right?
My congratulations to you, Lamar.
Right?
It's kind of cute, though. The sound of it is kind of cute. Polina, do you want to tell her? I mentioned to you before how the previous Lord rescued his Growlithe pup. During that incident, Iskin and Buscalegion saved my life as well. And now we're fucking. Since then, I felt a great deal of affection for Iskin here. Yep. These two be boning. I truly adore him. But I know there are those who speak ill of me behind my back. So I tried to meet with Iskin where there are no prying eyes to preserve his reputation. This bitch fucking him in the alleyways. Tumbling into the grass and be like, shh, it's to protect your reputation. Well, I was just doing what any decent person would do when I saved you. Perhaps, but nonetheless, after that day, I found the strength to accept Growlithe as he is and not force him to become the next lord. And it was all thanks to the courage you showed me, Iskin. Perhaps we should save this discussion for another time after all. Like my place tonight for dinner. You can tell me about how much you love me. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our path. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm. Thought you spotted a four-leaf clover? Well, I'll soon have you sing double. I'm the middle sister, and I'm the one clover you can't pick. Heads I win, tails you lose. You've got no chance in this game of fortunes. I'm the youngest coin, but I'm definitely not your good luck piece. Do they say this every time they appear? We're the Misfortune Sisters, known across the frigid land of Hisui, and your luck's just run out. Now, get ready to hand over that Growlithe. You want to take my partner? If your aim is to pester us with bad jokes, those ridiculous introductions of yours were more than enough. Yes, exactly what she said. Now, Gengar. Oh! Oh! Oh, they did it! They are instantly better than Team Rocket's ever been, so there's that. You know what? I also don't like its little unicorn horn. Why does it have a horn? Why does Growlithe need a horn? I don't understand that. That don't make no sense to me. Thanks for the Growlithe, fools. We three can't live the kind of lives we want because of narrow-minded groups like the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. If we want to live freely in the great lands of Hisui, we need to have powerful Pokemon on our side. Dude, you have a Gengar. Pretty powerful. Don't worry, we'll make sure this pup grows up nice and strong. We'll even make him a good lord for you. Yeah, he has helmet hair. I don't like that. Let's take the mutt to our camp and get to work. No one will bother us in a place so miserably hot. This Gengar stands in my way. I'm about to whoop this thing's butt. Oh, nope. Never mind. Nope, never mind. Don't need to worry about it. What? No, Growlithe! Okay. What should we do, Lamora? This is an emergency here, right? But, you see, I never actually had my partner battle before. Please, Lamora, I beg you, help us. That Growlithe is very, very dear Pokemon to me. Please save him. They say they were going to a place where nobody would bother them. The only place around the Cobalt coastlands that seems suitable is Firespit Island. Oh, now that you have Musclegion to help you cross the water, you can reach that island too. Please, did you find it in you to help Paulina? I mean, that's convenient, right? It's convenient. Just convenient. Oh, thank you, you're so kind. We will make our way to Firespit Island as well. Oh, Paulina, you should wait here and keep the little Growlithe safe. I'm sure he needs you right now. Though, I'm not sure if I want to go to an island with lightning and bandits and... No, come on, Lamora. No time to think. We must go now. You should also know that Musclegion can jump from the water surface and then jump once again in the air to go even higher. Double jumps. Let's go. You can throw items from Musclegion's back too. In your case, I guess that would mean throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. Honestly, I have to admit I'm still a little scared. You think you could head over first? Alright. Traversing water with Musclegion. Press the plus button or A button when you're in the water to summon Musclegion and cross the water on its back. While riding Musclegion, you'll still be able to throw items. With more Musclegion jumps in the air, you'll have more time to adjust your aim before you throw. Like, do I have to be swimming? Like, practically drowning? Oh, no, okay, not practically drowning. Okay, we have a dash still, that's good. Exactly what I want. I want that. Drive-by! Yep, drive-bys. You'll love to see it. Now, seeing these Pokemon is a challenge. Seeing these Pokemon is a straight-up challenge, my guy. This sucks. They blend in way too well. Oh, there's two. There's two hemorrhoids around here. It's super effective. I mean, fair enough, but like, what? What a seat. Yeah, you know. Gotta look cool while we do it, right? Can't look uncool, ever. What? Dude, catching this thing is a goddamn travesty. I mean, I already have one, but still, let's be real here. I want more of those manatee things. Not manatees, stingrays. Those guys are cool. Anyways. Whoa. What the hell is this? I don't know if I've ever seen you before. Oh, I know what you are. Really? I made the big old bonk, and it didn't even work. It's got a little raft. It's got a little raft standing on that. It's not completely defying the laws of physics. We brought a little floaty along with us. Ooh, ooh, my frame rate did not like that. Okay. Bye, Leafeon. Sorry. Sorry. Alright, Jolteon, fuck him up. Boop. Probably should have just tried to catch it with a Pokeball, but that thing pissed me off. Okay. Gotta use a revive. And then some potions. Yeah, potions. Potion seller. I would like to buy your strongest potion. My potions are too strong for you, adventurer. Oh, that didn't work. God, throwing things on this on the back of this thing sucks, huh? What? I don't understand. How is this working, dude? How am I bonking this thing on the head? That's not how Pokeballs work. It hasn't discovered me at that point. Okay. Fine. Fair enough. Ooh, that did not do nearly as much as I was hoping it would. Wow. Wow. Bye, Leafeon. Sorry. I guess grass doesn't do a lot against water? I thought it used to. I really need to pay attention to stuff. Oh, this might not even be a water type. Yeah, because the thunder's not even doing a lot. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is probably a poison Pokemon. This has got to be a poison Pokemon. Even though it's a fish, it's got fish in its name, it's got to be poison. What is it from Apps brought you up, but I forgot to add? What is it that from you and Apps brought up, but I forgot to add? I don't know. What? How am I supposed to remember what you forgot? Alright, I need to check this Pokemon. What is it? It's around here somewhere. There it is. It's dark and poison. Oh, it's just a super old video. Potion Savat. I'd like to buy your strongest potions. Yeah, it's just a super old video. That just makes me laugh all the time. Umbreon's probably not the best to be pulling out there. Right, I'm gonna try Leafeon again, but we're not gonna do. Just look up Potion Seller. Just look up Potion Seller on YouTube, you'll find it. So I didn't realize that like the triangle was there the whole time. Clearly we were not doing a lot of damage. It's my bad. If I actually paid attention to the graphics and stuff, would have realized that we were kind of fucking ourselves over. Right, still super effective. Just be warned, it's a very early internet type of video, right? It's not up to current standards. You got to put yourself in the mindset of like 2009, whoops, when YouTube first came out. So temper your expectations. It's mostly funny to me just because of the memory, like the nostalgia, if you will. Hello, I did not let go of that button. I hate this Pokemon. It's a garbage Pokemon and you can't convince me otherwise. Oh, such garbage, dude? Are you serious? Like, you can just bonk it on the head and, like, you can't get a capture? Never seen something so ridiculous in my life. Honest to God, like that bonk sound effect is the most triggering thing I've ever heard of. I'll never be able to recover from it. Who the hell else sees me? Oh. You do. From the water. Of course you do. It has officially become my least favorite Pokemon ever. Dude can suck a duck. I got a Firestone. Oh, I need to catch another low level Eevee. Give me that Flareon. Let's freaking go. Ooh, that's a big boy. Oh, is that an alpha? Is that a Chad? Or is it just a big boy? What? The hell? Oh. The hemorrhoid saw me. Oh no. It is a Chad, I believe. That's very Chad-like. I'm still gonna try to fight it. Where did it go? There it is. Yo, Chad. Get over here and fight me. It's level 50. We're dead. Time to go. Bye. See you later. Are we out of here? Oh, that didn't work. Nailed it. I don't think I caught that other one. Yeah, he was out there. He's just out there taunting me. It's fine. Ooh. I need you. I need you for a quest. Turn around so I can catch you. Do it. Do it. Do it. Also, I didn't know you could fly. That's kind of cool. That's a cool little lore detail. Are you a bird in this region? Do you just change species? I think it actually does it. It's got little rings on its back. What? Okay. Interesting. Anyways, I need this little guy for a mission. Because I have a male version and I need a female version. As they actually change looks. How most animals do. Because that's just how animals do. Eat that thing. Sorry to interrupt your meal. Oh, dude, I am so hyped for Flareon. Alright, at this point I don't even know if I really care about having Espeon actually be at a decent level. Ooh. Yeah, be at a decent level, right? I wanted a low-level Espeon, but I don't think I care at this point. I just want to have it. That was not as much XP as I was hoping. Hey man, what are you? I don't even know what type of Pokemon you are. Are you a water Pokemon? Shellos is in fact a water Pokemon. I'm also supposed to be doing the main mission here. Guess what I'm not doing? God, I'm the worst. You give me an open world, I'm not gonna focus on anything else. I think I discovered the entirety of the map before before I did anything in Breath of the Wild resembling story.
It was super effective.
Alright, we got Jolteon up to level 30 finally. Feeling pretty good about that. Okay, that's not enough water to get that thing from. Yeah, but see, the map is much easier to explore when you do the missions because you get things like this, like ride-along Pokemon. So, Kind of important to do. Ooh, okay. It's not a Chad this time. I wonder if there's a lure ball or something like that. Like, specifically for fish Pokemon. Oh, God. You gotta lead it a little bit. Oh! No, my Ultra Balls! Oh, fuck. Wow. Huh. Time to end stream. Apparently I'm drunk. That was bad. And now it's gone. Shit. There it is. Dude, that was embarrassing, dude. I couldn't hit that thing worth shit. There we go. Just barely. I don't know if I deserve that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh. Huh. Oh. Riding and throwing Pokeballs, difficult. It is actually difficult. I was going to compare it to just running and throwing a Pokeball. Hello? What was that noise, dude? What are you? I want to catch you? I mean, I would like to catch you. There we go. Nope. Whoa. I'm hearing all these noises and stuff. Like, okay, granted, a lot of the noises are just ambient stuff. But still. Oh, that's a Chad. Okay, no, I don't want to fight you. I didn't realize you were Chad. Nope. Ow. Okay, that didn't work. Bye! Yeah, throwing Pokeballs on top of the backs of these dude sucks. You really have to just stop moving. There are Driflooms on the water. God, I hate that Pokemon. God, it's the worst. Why are there Driflooms on the water? We could have just done so many other things. They put goddamn Driflooms on the water. Hey Kara, how are you today? Thank you for joining us. Was that Tentacle? I want that. Probably gonna kill it. But I like me a Tentacle. It's not my favorite of Pokemon. Oh, I'm gonna... I guess I'll do Shadow Ball. Yeah, he's definitely not my favorite Pokemon. But he's a Gen 1 Pokemon, so I gotta get it. Tired, stayed up too late because I thought class was going to be cancelled. Uh-oh. Did you oversleep? Or did you make it to class? Why did you think it was going to be cancelled? Just had a hunch? Or was there like a weather phenomena? There is Tentacruel. Do we want to try to capture Tentacruel? Just gonna bonk him on the head. That's fine. Let's get the battle going. Alright. Question now being is, will we kill it in one shot? I'll start with a Shadow Ball, see where we go from there. It's level 33, so it's probably not a really good idea to do these because it's gonna probably kill with like 2 hits, yeah. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. I feel like another Shadow Ball is actually probably best here. If I did an electric attack, we'd probably kill it. Now we got it in the red. We're gonna lose Jolteon, which sucks. But I have a better chance of catching this Tentacruel now. The weather warning, roads might get icy. Gotcha. Well, I'm sorry that class didn't get canceled for you. But you should be back now, right? My biology professor sent a really bitchy email about how we should all already know that the roads won't ice till later because of thermodynamics. Damn. Teacher's like, excuse me. You should know all this. Because of thermodynamics. They're like, bitch, shut up. Shut your goofy ass up. Nope. Can't pull out that guy, huh? Probably should revive him up. Some people just really love flaunting their knowledge, you know? Whatever that knowledge may be. Whether it's appropriate or not, that's life. Okay. Y'all, it's main mission time. We got that Tentacool. We got that Tentacool. It's main mission time. There's the Chad Tentacruel. Not even gonna attempt it. That dude's gonna be like level 55. Morg, come on. Oh, come on. No. All I can do is just shake my head. It's incredible. Just incredible. Simply incredible. Okay. Let's see. What else is on this island? Nothing. God damn it. I hate seeing those damn moths. I really just want to see a Pidgeot. You didn't have to. That's the difference. You chose to. You woke up today and chose chaos. You, Fire Spit Island. It's certainly hot enough to feel like a sweat bath, isn't it? And now we've got a ghost and bandits to deal with on top of the heat. I'm very sorry, but you think you could lead the way, Lamora? That poor Growlithe. I don't dare imagine what those bandits are doing to him now. Probably petting him, because he's a puppy. Maybe a fire puppy, but he's still a puppy. Not everybody loves puppies. Because they're adorable. That's not true. I actually do know.
Whoa! Little baby Magby.
Or Magmars, whatever. Really? Okay. I thought he would lose line of sight, but apparently not. Is it Magby? I don't remember this guy's name, to be honest with you. Okay, I just need you to turn around. Just need you to turn around. You know, not walk this direction, please. Close. I can work with it. I can work with it. It wasn't a critical capture. The news even said it was supposed to be icy. Yeah, this lady's tripping. I always send her that news clip and be like, suck my actual lady boner. Okay. Yep, should have seen that coming. Lesson of the day, don't get on the mount. Not around here. Too much happening. Alright, time to get Magmar. She used to be one of my friend's favorite Pokemon. Whoa! Wasn't expecting that, huh? That's like a warding charm. Are you fucking serious? I thought that thing was supposed to be... Okay, well, I thought I got it to prevent status effects, not for fainting. That kind of sucks. Apparently I bought the wrong one. Oh, he still knows. This dude just still knows. Alright, we're just gonna fight him. I hate his butt forehead. It sucks. It would be such a cool design if he didn't have a butt for a forehead. Ooh. Okay. That's convenient. Let's see if we can get him. Might have been better to use an Ultra Ball on this guy, but I think we'll be alright. Nope. We were not alright. Thankfully we have Vaporeon out. Who's only getting hurt by Poison Fire Punch. It's not very effective. Still rude. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Nice. I just also think it's very immature for a teacher to bitch about stuff like that. Like, sorry, I don't know. I've met way too many teachers who think their shit is just like the most important thing in existence. It's like, it's a class. I'm paying for it. I'm an adult. You know, if I don't want to show up because I'm afraid that roads may be icy, you have to respect that opinion. But the teachers who like act like you're still 4 years old, it's like, get off my back, dude. Shut up. Spicy boy caught. Yeah. You got that spicy boy. Alright, I might need to change Vaporeon's moves here, because it doesn't have a lot of like water attacks, which I was hoping for. No, Vaporeon got a lot of... I'm sorry. Vaporeon got a lot of ice attacks. Is that an alpha? Or are they just... I feel like they're just big spicy boys. God, they can see you from forever away. Space-time distortions appears to be forming. Uh-oh. I don't ever remember this guy ever having a poison attack. Kind of crazy. Okay. Where's this? Alright. There's a lot of dudes that just spawned right there, huh? I don't know how they came to be, but they be here. Yeah, maybe. Got that thermal vision. They're like, hey, there's an anomaly here. Alright, we're just gonna move past these. See ya. Bye. Actually, you know what? I really should fight these guys. Overall, doing alright. Life is life, so it's got its ups and downs. Nothing crazy. But, you know, hanging in there. I think towards the end-ish of the month, like in 3 weeks, because I think I have a schedule for the next 2 weeks. In 3 weeks, I'm going back to days, which I'm not exactly happy about. But I will be running a department, which will be a next step to promotion. And my schedule will be kind of like 10 to 7, so it won't be that 2 to 11. So, you know, ups and downs. Ups and downs. A weird week that would take forever to explain. I do love the Kara stories. Oh, Eevee can evolve. It's daytime, so I believe that is our Espeon. Which means we need to probably do a quick fast travel back to camp and get another different type of Pokemon in our party. Let's go Espeon! We got it! Your life is unreasonably dramatic. That is one way to put it for sure. You do have a very interesting life that you lead. Let's sigh. Oh god. Okay. Alright, so we just need to get another Eevee so we can get Flareon. That's our goal. That's our next goal. Let's use our last potion on this Vaporeon over here. And then we'll use a berry. Espeon is Bay. Espeon would be pretty cool, yeah. Flareon is ultimate Bay though. Alright, before we go too much further, let's do a save. Let's save up. And save that Growlithe. I was really hoping we could find a Growlithe over here, but Doesn't look like this is the right area. I guess it makes sense. Growlithe doesn't really hang around volcanoes. It's more like a open fields type of thing. Come on, evolve already. We've done our homework. Any Pokemon gutsy enough to come to this lava trap is supposed to evolve, so get on with it already. You will become stronger, like it or not. Oh, look, the pest again. Stand back, sisters. I'll take care of her. Go. Abomasnow? I don't know if I know this Pokemon. Smash this fool to pieces. Abomasnow. She brought a snow Pokemon up to the mountains? To the volcano? Also, this face. Wow, chef's kiss. It's fantastic. Oh, wow. I hate it. Yep, definitely hate it. Battle. Ooh, it's level 35. We're probably gonna lose Vaporeon here. Yeah, the trainer battles can actually be kind of tough. It's not very effective though. Alright, if it keeps on doing that. Okay. No, I think it's time to... Yeah, I think it's time. Pull out Infernape. Just gonna one-shot this dude. Vaporeon will still get the XP, so we'll be fine. Ain't taking no chances. Can't let my Vaporeon's happiness go down.
I don't get it. How did I lose?
Type advantage, baby! You know, Abomasnow can't fight at full power and crazy heat like this. It wasn't a fair battle.
We were basically going easy on you. In fact, how dare you make poor Abomasnow battle in such stupidly hot play?
No, that was you. You chose that. You're the one who sent out Abomasnow, sister. Go on, then, Toxicroak, pour out some poison for our unwelcome guest. I really wish they would let me choose which Pokemon I'm about to throw out for this battle. God, I love Coin. She's just got this demeanor. She's got that, yeah, let her step on me type of vibe, you know? She definitely got that vibe going on. Is this the Pokemon I want out? Not really. But it's a Pokemon we got. Should we try? What's Toxicroak? I feel like he's poison and fighting. I don't know any of their types advantages at all. I guess we'll just stick with what we got. Oh, you know what? I can try to switch Pokemon. It'll tell me which moves are super effective or not effective. The super effective Mud Bomb, really? How are you gonna do two fucking strong attacks at the same time? Okay, it might have done Agile, but still, kind of stupid. Psychic. Really? Psychic is good against... Oh, fighting. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, Umbreon. Do your thing. I will do an items and a revive, so Infernape at least gets a bit of XP. Alright, let's mess this guy up. Honestly, any attack would have messed him up. He was so little HP. Battle decided. Oh well. What a blithering mooncalf I am. How could I let myself lose? I guess I lose the coin toss sometimes. I did warn you, didn't I, that I had a score to settle with the Galaxy team? All the pain and suffering I experienced after coming up here from the Kanto region to work. Oh, shit. I'm going to make you pay for every last slight. the Kanto region. I think someone said the Johto region before too. No, it was the Galar region, I'm sorry. Someone was from the Galar region. Rhyhorn, my baby. My baby, Rhyhorn. Uh-oh, I have the wrong Pokemon out for this. Damn, how do I just continue to have the wrong Pokemon out for each of these things? Fighting is usually good. Mach Punch. And Steel is also good, really? Alright, Jolteon. Time for you. Oh wait, Jolteon's already out. Right, of course. Sorry. Being stupid. Boop. Probably gonna do a rock move. Or a ground move. And just destroy Jolteon. Yep, bye! Bye, spiky butt! I'm gonna throw out Leafeon against better judgment here. I'm gonna hope that it can tank an attack while I get Jolteon back up. I'm not gonna put Jolteon back in the fight. Actually, alright. Nailed it. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna put Jolteon back in the fight. We don't have to, because Leafeon can take care of it. Iron Tail for the win. Ultimate victory. Gengar. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. I really hate that they can just come out there and immediately throw out an attack. A strong style attack, too. That I have no chance of recovering from. Anyways. Umbreon should be able to do this. It's just annoying. Because normally, like, when they throw out a new Pokemon, it's like, do you want to switch Pokemon? In this game, it doesn't even give you that option. It's just like, hey, you won that last battle? Be prepared to lose the next one. It's like, oh, okay, I guess so. What a disgrace. Sure. That's what you want to call it. A disgrace. You just whooped my butt. How could all of us have been? Hey, Charm. I healed up Abniso and Coin's Toxicroak good as new. Now we can keep battling until we run out of potions. Thank you for the first tries. What? Hey, no one invited you, Tiny. You're really going to insist on getting in the way, you little runts? Hey. Take him down, Toxicroak. I know it's hot, but hang in there, Abominus. Smash that run. Growlithe, please stop. You cannot beat such foes. Why? I just, like... Every time I see this character, like, she's a fine character until she has that scuba mask on. It just... Everything else about the character design works, except for that fucking mask. It just breaks her silhouette so weirdly. And not even really her silhouette, but like just her overall character design. It's so out of place. Because she's not wearing anything else that resembles some kind of scuba suit. She ain't no Scuba Steve. Why? I'm telling you, current modern... Whoever's designing Pokemon sucks. They're absolutely bad. They do need to be fired, I'm sorry. Their character designs are hot garbage. I was, but then he jumped into the ocean without warning and swam all the way here. Into the ocean? But he was terrified of the ocean after it swallowed up the former lord, his own father. Yeah, definitely not the place where scuba attire is needed. The previous lord? The soul of the previous lord? Hidden in the lava? God, I would love that design if it didn't have that stupid horn on its head. Again, just an over-design that didn't need to happen. If it kept its little things on here... Wait, are they just been auto-scrolling this whole time? Is True Bravery not in the cross... They have. First time they've ever had an auto-scroll, and there's no voice acting. God, what? Why would they auto-advance text? This is the first time in the game they've ever do that. Yeah, it's this weird regional variant of Growlithe that I do not like. Because original Growlithe and Arcanine have the best designs in all of Pokemon. Literally fight me on that. Paulina, stay back. Yeah, like, I don't even remember when they introduced it. Was it X and Y? They introduced variants of old Pokemon based off the region. Because, like, they had, like, the Hawaii theme, so they made Raichu, like, a surfer bro. And then, like, in this region, they're like, this special Growlithe. And you're like, you could not. Growlithe and Arcanine did not need a redesign at all. They were perfect. What's happened to him? That strange lightning hit him. Became frenzied just like the other nobles. Oh, this is exactly why I didn't want to come to this island. Everything was going just as we wanted before that awful mutt ruined everything. Enough of this, sisters. We leave this place. We won't be making any living without our lives. Alolan, yeah. Yeah, Alolan Pokemon, yeah. Hey, wait, this is all your fault. We should get out of here too, Paulina. Otherwise, we're fair game for Arcanine. Come on, Lamora. We should hurry. So we gotta find another stupid thing to throw at Arcanine. Because it's the same game all over again. Nina. What are you going to do about Arcanine? That dear little Pokemon is my responsibility. As his warden, it is my duty to protect him. With everything I have. Lamora, what must we do to quell his frenzy? Please tell us what we need. We'll need to make some bombs. Bombs? Rita, what are you talking about? I'm the leader of our clan. It is so surprising. Is it so surprising? I know a little more of these things than you, Lena. Bitch, you didn't know about shit until I came through. I held my tongue the first time, but now I must insist. Stop calling me Lena in front of everyone. And yes, I'm well aware you're our leader, Arita. How could I forget that you were the one chosen? Are these two sisters? You, who can use your Celestia Flute to summon Pokemon and have them carry you to even the furthest reaches of vast history. I've learned a little about these frenzies as well. There's a special method for dealing with them. We can make bombs, pouches containing a mix of the Lord's favorite foods, and throw them from a safe distance. Isn't that right, Lamora? Shut up. That's not your idea. Well, in that case, I do always carry some of Growlithe's favorite foods with me so I can thank him when he uses his flames to help prepare Busselage's favorite food. Busselegions. Why, Iskin, once again, your thoughtfulness saves the day. Now we can make those bombs right away. Yes, let's get right to work. That's convenient. So much convenience. Wow. Oh my god. They're ready. Here are the bombs we need. Please, let me know when you feel prepared to try to quell Lord Arcanine's frenzy. Are my Pokemons healed? No? It's the first time they've never not healed my Pokemon. That's rude. They probably will. You know, if I just talk to them, I'm like, here, let me heal your Pokemon before you go into battle. The longer I look at the mask, the more it irritates me. Wait, mask? What mask? I missed something? Oh, the scuba mask. Yeah. Yeah, it's a terrible design. There's no reason for it to be there. Nothing about her character insists that she needs it. If it was on this dude who could ride Buskelegion in the water, it would probably make more sense. But there's no reason that she should have those goggles on. Those scuba goggles. Like, look, everything about her costume, her character design is perfect except for this. It makes no sense. It doesn't even match anything else on her outfit. Not a single piece. It's just a weird thing. Anyways, are you ready? Sure. Lamora, please do your utmost to save my dear Arcanine. He may have finally become a lord, but it is clear this frenzy is causing him to suffer greatly. Be on your guard. The late Lord Arcanine would launch devastating attacks after standing still and gathering lightning around it. What? Sure, okay. Devastating attacks after standing still and gathering light around himself. Remember that while you're dodging, moves will slip right by you. Good luck. Oh yeah, they would 100% be in the way of her moving her face. They'd be super annoying to like have to move your head. Lord of the Isles, Arcanine. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to dodge lava. Okay. Ooh. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Ooh. 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 No, I'm good. Oh, do I need to pop those? Oh, just hit it until those go away. Okay. It was charging up a laser, and I just saved my ass. I just saved my own booty. Vaporeon's just happy to be here. Yep. Ooh. Ow. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Probably deserved that. Let's get some cheeky attacks in there. Oh, he leaves a area effect. Okay, yep. It's getting pretty cheeky. I kind of blocked myself off. That kind of sucks. I kind of hope that fire area goes away, because my area of working is kind of low now. Hey, get back here. Yeah, see, the thing is... Yeah, see, the thing about that is... That, I really, like, kind of blocked myself off. That kind of sucked, dude. It's not a big area. So maybe maybe the key is, like, lead him over here for when he's doing that kind of stuff. So that you still have the center area to work. Oh, what? Uh-oh. Bye, Vaporeon. I should have done strong style Aqua Tail. Kind of messed myself up there. I guess we'll go Umbreon. I do want to get Vaporeon at least back up. It doesn't need to be full health, but at least enough to get XP from this. Alright, Umbreon shit. Obviously we'll be able to finish this off. Raging Fury. Fixated on using Raging Fury. Alright, so we'll be fine from now. I guess I'll just use... Any attack would work. It really doesn't matter. Okay, time to throw some bombs. This should finish it up. This should finish it up. I love that, like, our way of calming a giant raging beast is just to feed it food. Oh, you know what? I really hate that they got rid of the red and white. I don't like that red and gray. Or that orange and gray. Wow, that looks real bad. Arcanine's original design was top tier. They seriously ruined it. Oh look, the strange light has left Arcanine and is vanishing into space-time rift? Dude, what? Like, I guess it's supposed to be ash or something, or like smoke, but man, it looks bad. It's just a bad gray. Maybe if it was just black, like the color of his stripes? Ugh, but I don't know. Gotta go and get ready for class and such. Have fun. Have a good day. Tell that stupid idiot professor. Thanks for stopping by, though. What could possibly lie on the other side of the rift, I wonder? What? Was that two different Arcanine cries just now? Oh. Oh. He's been watching over you while you sleep. Oh, now I understand. My little Growlithe. Oh no, I misspoke. Lord of the Isles Arcanine. You and I must now live apart so that we may attend to our separate duties. Now, all will be well. You're strong, far stronger than me, in fact. From now on, let us each strive to fulfill our duties as Lord and Warden. Now go, Lord Arcanine. Your realm awaits. Your realm? Reborn. That was a Final Fantasy XIV joke. Was I the only one who felt like they heard a cry of the previous Lord Arcanine earlier? No, how odd. I certainly didn't. But please, I do hope you're joking. I'm easily scared as it is. What am I to do if I start hearing the cries of ghosts all the time? No need to worry, Iskin. I only kid. I also heard the voice of the previous Lord calling out to us. It seems I wasn't the only one watching over his young pup this whole time. Lamora, you have my heartfelt thanks for helping my dear little one, the new Lord Arcanine. I'm sorry to ask even more of you, but please look after Arita as well. Yeah, sure, Rory. Now then, Iskin, I believe we best be off. I want to go fuck your brains out. Lamora? I wasn't much use just watching from the other side, was I? You know, when Lena wouldn't raise Growlithe to be the new lord, and the people in our clan were doubting her fitness as a warden, I urged her to put Growlithe through the proper training, but she snapped at me. This poor Pokemon saw his own father die, she told me. Is it a warden's duty to force a child in such pain through that training? Those words left me with much to consider. And even when Arcanine became Lord of the Isles and grew frenzied, all I could do was watch. What about the bombs? Please, all I did was arrive late and help explain about the bombs, something you could have done without me. I'm actually mute. I haven't said a single word in this game. Is that so praiseworthy? Do I deserve to be recognized for such a slight contribution? I took on leadership of the Pearl Clan so young, no grand vision for what it should be. Still, I tried to respect our old customs and customs and sites, even as some called me old-fashioned for it. But watching you, I finally see. I know what I want to do. I want to protect this vast land of history. Grant me another battle someday, Lamora. I want to battle alongside my partner so we can grow strong enough to be of help to you, and to broaden the horizons of the world I see. Yeah, sure, alright. Looks like I got Lena to thank for yet another lesson that I've learned. I should let her know. And hear more about her relationship with Warden Iskin while I'm at it. Here's where we part for now. Lamora. I need to get off this oven of an island. Yeah, okay. Well, that wasn't fun, to be honest with you. That was way less fun than I was hoping it would be, which is disappointing. Which is a little disappointing, but What else can I really expect from this game? Especially in the story department. It just like, it consistently fails in that. So I really shouldn't be expecting much, but... You know, egg on my face. I always do. I always do expect stuff. Double Magmar. Damn. That kind of sucks. Flame Wheel's not going to do a lot, so that's fine. Still did more than I care to admit. Alright, really just did that because I wanted the XP. It's a lot of XP to get. Everyone should be leaving us alone. I'd like him to turn around so I could get him. But of course he's going to face this direction. I mean, that would be nice, but they're probably never going to change it. 100%. They never will. They have no reason to. Too many people have bought this game. Which is why I didn't want to spend money on it. Which is why I didn't spend money on it. Why I am not playing on my Switch. I'll tell you that much. I, in good conscience, I cannot support anything that the Game Freak does with Pokemon. Other companies, let's go Pikachu or Eevee, Pokemon Snap, 100% there for the support. Game Freak, nope, won't do it. Alright, we're just gonna ignore everything from now on. Except for that. Is this the alpha? No, that's just a regular guy. Dude, I want this guy. Yep, gotta lead it. Gotta lead those shots, otherwise you're not gonna get it. Nice. Lumi Neon. What an interesting name that guy's got. That's an alpha boy. Not even gonna bother with him. Man, those puffer fish are everywhere. Not gonna tell anyone? You better not. You don't even want to know what I'll do otherwise. Okay, well, never mind. I guess we're not fighting you. Bye! Whoa. Wasn't expecting him to be there. That's Piplup's evolution. No. Wait, is it Piplup's evolution? Does Piplup turn into the Oshawott, the samurai one, or which one turns into the Emperor, dude? Which one turns into that guy? Oh, whatever. Not gonna fight him. There ain't no way I'm gonna win that battle. Oh. Hi. Didn't realize you guys were here. I'm gonna leave. You guys look rude. Toxicroaks? Oh my god, dude. Everything in the world is just mad and angry. No, how do you see me? That is so far away. Boy, you better lose interest right now. Let me tell you. Dude, look at the frame rate on that guy from the background. Oh my god. What's up, Quiet Cat? How you doing? Thank you for joining us. We just saw the most disgusting version of Growlithe you've ever done. See? Wow. That was incredible. Okay. Well, I guess we're fighting this awful looking Pokemon. Just terrible to look. Okay. Uh-oh. It's level 50. Okay, alright, that's not bad. He's probably going to kill us with one hit. Nice. Jolteon. Avoiding the attack. Pretty good. Just watch someone do the end of post ARR was pretty fun. Damn. Dude, yeah, I do need to get back to it. Oh, I'm hoping to finish this game. I wasn't, like I always keep on saying, planning on doing this much of it. Just planning on finishing A Realm Reborn very soon, but this game got its claws in me. So now we're stuck until we finish it. Which shouldn't really, when we think about it, it shouldn't be too long. Like, I'm almost to the next island. They're just like throwing story elements at me pretty quickly. There was also suffering since one of those people that had auto ads every once in a while. It was like 4 ads. Yeah, dude. I really don't like the ad. There it is. That's the one that turns into the Emperor guy. So we need to catch him because I actually like that Pokemon. I guess. Yeah, the ads on Twitch are egregious. Even when you're trying to watch VODs and stuff, it's always a disappointment. Truly and honestly. So I feel your pain. I really do. God, this little penguin idiot is the cutest. I can't get over it. I'm even willing to use one of my Ultra Balls on him. Speaking of, I should probably also do one of these, distract him a little bit. I'm not even going to give up this chance right now. Critical capture. Please, please, please. Fingers crossed. Piplup. It was Piplup. I was right. I knew I wasn't stupid. I know my Pokemans. What? Boy, you better get your shit on straight. I don't know who you think you're goofing with. I actually don't mind because what I do is I open 2 windows of the VOD. One starts playing, ads swap to the other one. Keep watching. That's smart. I actually didn't realize that would work. Honestly, that's just why I try to put VODs up on YouTube. Slow going, but still trying to. Oh, I was wondering when we find an alpha one of these guys. About time. Definitely not gonna fight it, so we're just gonna rush right past. Whoa, okay. Didn't even have time to react to that. Just got blastoed. That's kind of rude. Oop, nope. Give me that wood. Give me that wood. Give me that wood too. Lots of YouTube are also safer. I've heard people almost getting their account taken down because it's changing TOS on VODs being down. Yep. No, 100%. It happens. Yeah, at random, that's from October, so not super slow. Yeah, I mean, for a while I was putting it up like once every like few days, right? It would be like 3 or 4 days before I put up a VOD. But now I've just been doing every day, so it's actually been going a lot faster. You know, when you actually do stuff. It's amazing. What's after Lost and Random? Is it, whatchamacallit? Is it Guardians? No. Guardians is... No. Yes? Yes. Lost and Random was right before Guardians of the Galaxy. And then after Guardians, do we play Evil Within 2? Or was that... I don't remember. It feels like forever ago. Okay, let's get rid of this Murkrow that's accosting us. And then we're going to fast travel back to camp. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, heal up all our mons. Oh, don't mind me. Have you got your Pokemon too? He's saying stuff and I keep on skipping over it. Probably shouldn't do that. But I do. Sometimes it be like that. Okay. Okay. Our goal now is to catch another Eevee. So that we can get a Flareon. What level does Vulpix evolve at in this game? Oops. This also might take a Firestone. This also might take a Firestone. What? Where to find an alone Vulpix and a lone Ninetales? Oh shit, you can get 2 versions of Vulpix in this game. What? Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Wasn't expecting that. It's a little bit of a spoiler, but I don't really care, to be honest with you. Evolution chart, I guess. Sure. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Yep, it does take a Firestone. Alright. Well. Cool. At least we know that now. I do need a linking cord for Machamp. That kind of sucks. What else could I get? Let's see. Metal coat for Scissor. Sizer, or whatever his name is. I think it's Scissor. There's an ad. Alright, well. So we're not getting a Ninetales yet, because I only got 1 Firestone. So we're not going to even worry about that. Let's turn in our stuff. Go back to town. I'll explore this area at a different point in life, so don't you worry. There's a new level. Let's freaking go. I will be a level 7 adventurer. You called the new Lord Arcanine. Oh, let's tell Commander Kamado the good news, shall we? Back to Jubilife Village. So it was Random, Guardians, Evil, a little bit of Dread. I don't think I'll be uploading Dread just because I only did 2 days of that. It's not a full playthrough. And then Halo. Did I upload all of Halo already? Halo 5 went up? Halo ODST went up? I don't feel like I've uploaded ODST or 5. Let alone 4? Did I put up 4? A Pineapple Berry set. No, I'm not buying that. Oh, yeah, dude, the Artful Escape. One of my favorite games. Yeah. Okay, I want to see what new moves we can get for some of these Pokemon that we have currently in our party. Umbreon, do you have new things that you can learn? Not really. I guess, so there's only like a few moves that they can learn total. I'm okay with that. You know, I'm actually okay with that. Do I want to teach him another fighting move? Oh shit. Come on, Thunder Punch? Thunder Punch. Huh. This dude can learn a lot of different types of moves. Holy Christmas. Like, that's not a... I figured he would have just like a few different types, but like he can learn flying moves and shit too. That boy knows a lot. Alright, Wild Charge is an electric move. Charge beam 50. Reduces offensive stat. Wild Charge is 85. Alright, we're learning Wild Charge because it's better than Thunderfang. There we go. Vaporeon, I want to get another water move for you. But it really doesn't look like you have any right now. You have ice moves, so we might increase your ice move repertoire. Okay. So you're a psychic lady. I'll teach you Zen Headbutt. Dazzling Gleam. It's only like 75. I don't know if that's good. Iron Tail, yes. Shadow Ball. Yeah, we'll learn all these. Brother came in because he needed help troubleshooting. That's all good. It's nice that you're willing to help your bro out. Glaceon, I think we saw that has very similar moves. Glaceon and Vaporeon almost identical in moveset, which is not fantastic. Okay, nothing in particular. Alright, so our next goal, let's go talk to the commander. After we talk to the commander, I'll get a new Eevee. I'm always the go-to troubleshooter in my house. Yeah, I know that pain. A lot of my older family members and people in my life, they usually know how to check Google. My family's pretty up and up with the technology. I think my grandma's just the last one who's not very tech savvy, but, you know, she's like 92, so that's to be expected. You did well in your mission in the Cobalt Coastlands. Your efforts there aided not only the Galaxy team, but the Pearl clan as well. I do hope your efforts will also have an impact on the space-time rift somehow. If we are able to get rid of that rift, it should clear any lingering doubts about your origins. Though how we might actually close the rift, I haven't the slightest idea. I gotta whoop God's ass and get him to close it. Remain true to the mission. Wow, great. Glad we came to talk to you. My family, despite being on tech often, aren't too tech savvy. That happens. That happens a lot. Sometimes people use things, but they don't really know how they work. If you notice that today's potato mochi tastes a bit different, well, that's because I used a Pokemon's flame to roast them. Bon appetit! The birth of a new Pokemon Lord, or Lord Pokemon. What a sight that must have been. If only I had journeyed to the Fire Spit Islands to witness the event myself. Could you even ride on Buscalegion in the first place, Professor? Come now. You know my coordination is so poor I couldn't even hit my own foot with a Pokeball. And I can't dodge Pokemon attacks to quite literally save my own skin. Of course I can't possibly ride atop a fearsome beast like Buscalegion. At least he admits he's useless. You know, that level of introspection and awareness is respectable. That being said, we'd all do well to remember these wise words. The ever-striving soul is rewarded in the end. And strive I shall. For the sake of my research, I will surely ride a Pokemon one day and record my experience in our Pokedex for all prosperity. Just you watch. Anyways. Troubleshooting is turn it off for a bit and then turn it back on. A little sibling literally didn't know how to turn off a console for 18 years. They literally have power buttons on the front of them, so she didn't... What? That's incredible. I don't even know how that happens. How do you go through life without knowing that? Huh. Yo! Who's this? Who's this guy? Good morning, good lady who came from the sky. I wonder if this is the old... No, he would be hundreds of years old. I was gonna say the old hero or whatever. Commander Kamado told me to let you know he awaits your arrival in his office. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Is he one of the other wardens, possibly? Whoa! Oh! Okay, Lamora, I have your next orders. You must go to the Hotlands to quell another frenzied noble Electrode of the Hollow. Oh, I need to get out of this. Oof, this hurts. Electrode has provided a store of electricity in his body and unleash it. But ever since Electrode became frenzied, this Electrode outstretched has become giant blast. This looks fine. We'll be enlisting the Pearl Clan aid and securing a safe passage of Electrode Sea. I sent word ahead to everybody asking, no, you don't have permission to go up there. Oh god, I was hoping this cutscene would end soon. Oh, save it if I stop by the likes of you now out of my way. Okay. Whew. Wow. Wait, who are you? I don't like this face, actually. This is a very disconcerting face. It almost looks like those beautiful statues that you see in Japan all the time. But, like, also turned evil. Ready to just, like, become one of the most ugly drawn faces you've ever seen when they... when they get upset. Huh. Hey, old boss man Kamado, I thought it might have slipped your mind to send me an invite, so I took the liberty of stopping by anyways. Oh shit, this is just happening forever now, okay. Melly, where are your manners? We're having an important conversation. Well, there's your issue right there, Adaman. How exactly did you intend to discuss Electrode without me, its mighty warden, here to weigh in? Her eyes reach the edge of her face. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Or he? Honestly, I don't know the gender of this thing. Anyways, there's no more to discuss. We've already asked Lamar to quell the Lord of the Hollow. Come on. It's me you're trying to humiliate here for our entire clan. I guess its name is Millie, so... I guess lady. I just can't tell. Maybe a very feminine and beautiful man. Besides, do you really think this flimsy little noodle can quell Electrode? Damn it! It's Komodo. It's Komodo. Gotcha. Commander, I'm sincerely sorry for this heedless interruption. Wait, no mind. Seems even the security corps personnel I trained myself cannot stop one so capable of Warden Melly. That being said, yes. Is it his mustache? No. It's clear the security corps needs even further rounds of training. Hear that, Melly? The security corps will sob themselves to sleep tonight thanks to you. The commander's sumo moves can send even boulders flying. God, now, that will do. More, you have your orders. See to it that Electrode is quell. Warden Millie, of course, I appreciate your help if there's anything we might assist with. Jesus, this is awful. I guess this is what I get for not playing the official release. Now go. Now, will it continue after? No. I'm gonna go back up to his office and see if it'll happen again. Listen, Melly, the Galaxy team, well, at least Lamara is amazing, and we'll prove it. Follow me outside. I still can't tell if Melly's a boy or a girl. This hurts my eyes so much. You gotta look at the text box. Don't, oops. Oh. Yep. Alright, just gonna turn around. Oh god. It's happening all over. You can't escape it. Alright, since that's happening, we're gonna hit our save real quick, just in case this game just decides to take a big old poo-poo. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. Hope the rest of the game actually performs well. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star.
Yay! I got a star! Yay!
7th star, you can now use Gigaton Balls. All Pokemon will obey your orders reliably now. The reward you earned for your survey reports will be even more generous too. Have this as well. It's for the recipe you'll need for crafting. Okay, 2 Apricorn, 2 Tumblestones, 2 Iron Chunks. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokedex if you hope to raise higher in the ranks. I'm assuming Gigaton Balls is the 3rd version of these big boys. Because we have the Ultra. So now we just need the 3rd version of this. Okay. In any case, let's get another side mission. Eevee Evolutions. Laura from the Construction Corps is looking for some advice about evolving his Eevee. Lend an ear to old chap and see if you can be of any assistance. Hell yeah, dude. I have so many Eevee Evolutions. Taste of honey. Almost from the Agriculture Corps thinks he's discovered something about Combi's honey. Speak with a good fellow to help him out with his research. Sea Legends. Reports have been filled with concerning a sight of a mysterious Pokemon. The hell was that? A jolly good choice there, Lamar. I see you've taken on that request I posted. Let me fill you in right away then. I was strolling along Prelude Beach the other day when I saw something swimming a little way out from the shore. Rather regrettably, it disappeared before I could snap a picture, but I can only assume this mysterious swimmer was some sort of Pokemon. From the way it swam, it seemed to be drifting on the ocean currents. Now, if I'm not mistaken, from the sea behind Jubilife, that would take it all the way to the Cobalt coastlands. This rather leaves me wondering if the Pokemon was headed there for some specific purpose. Given the circumstances, I was thinking that if we spoke with the good Warden Iskin of the Diamond Clan, we might learn more. Oh, okay. I thought I would have to travel there. I got your message. So you were looking for a Pokemon that was swimming towards the Cobalt Coastlands, yes? Well, I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you much based on that alone. But, well, there is one thing I can tell you. I've heard that long ago the Cobalt Coastlands was known as the East Sea, and a princely... a princely Pokemon. I'm trying to figure out which one that would be. Anyways, and a princely Pokemon was said to live in the waters there. Princely Pokemon. In the waters. Sea King? No. Maybe. I'm thinking it might be Sea King. Because I was thinking like a horsey evolution turns into Sea King, and that's pretty kingly, but not really princely. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out eventually. The story of this princely Pokemon can be found in a tome called The Sea's Legends, but no one knows much about either the tome or its tale beyond what I've just told you. So that's all I know. I guess it wasn't much help after all. Sorry about that. I'll just take my leave then here. So I have to solve the legend. I can't just like go catch a Pokemon. Interesting. Okay, it's time to go before the Commander burns our eyeballs. Oh, this dude's got a Leafeon. Okay, sure. Now, before you buy a weed treat, lend me your ear a moment, would you, lass? I came up with a new treat using candy truffles, but it's caused me nothing but sorrow. Every last person who tries it says it's beyond saving. Complete utter disaster, utterly terrible. I had to shelve this new creation, and there it remains, in a salty puddle of my bitter tears. Likely never see the light of day again. Seems like I'll never be able to pull a profit from my creation, but I'd at least like to share my recipe with someone, lest it be forgotten entirely. You like making things with your own hands, don't you? I could share my recipe with you. Got plenty of candy truffle to spare, but you'll need to bring a sootfoot root and a springy mushroom and a hopo berry. Got that? Seeking is Goldine's evolution, right? So it was Horsey. What's Horsey's evolution? I need to know what Horsey's evolution is now. Because that's going to bother me. Seadra. Seadra. Yep. Hey, Melly, I need you to step away from the child, please. Please step away from the child. No, I don't want that pineapple berry set. I want flame stones and stuff. I want fire stones. I want all the stones, bro. You know what I want. Oh, I have 2 fire stones. Oh. Well, that changes everything. That means I actually can get Ninetales. Okay. Okay. Let's go do that real quick. Let's go get Ninetales. I guess we can do Infernape. And then let's use one of our Firestones on Vulpix. An evolution! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I always love the way Ninetales looked. I hate the lighting in this game because it blows out the shadows, so you can't even see like the nice details on its ruffs, on its like feathers. Not feathers, fur. Fur is the word I was looking for. In any case. Do I want to keep? Do I want to keep Ninetales? Not really. Infernape has done us well so far. So we'll keep him. Part of me wants to evolve Ponyta into Rapidash, but I don't like evolving shinies, you know? That just seems wrong. Unless you get another shiny, I'm not going to evolve the one shiny I have. It's blasphemous. In any case, a bit more story. Let's just do this last bit of story. I've officially been playing for 24 hours. One full day of gameplay. Alright, Lamora, go around with me. Let's not. Not yet. Damn it. Want to be a good sport in battle me? Look, if you don't, Melly will be completely insufferable about it. I mean, yeah, sure, that's fine. I just wanted to get the right Pokemon out. He also might not throw out Leafeon right away. Melly, make sure you watch closely now. What a bitch. What a rude-ass bitch. He has an Eevee too. Interesting. Okay. I guess we'll just kill Leafeon first. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, it's only level 18? It's only a level 18 boy. Okay. Yeah, let's get Jolteon out. I like that they're wearing a hood under their beanie. The whole design is just bad. Alright. You can't look at current Pokemon and be like, wow, these designs are good. You just can't do it. Ivy, sorry. Alright, Infernape has officially hit level 50. Our first level 50 boy. God, it's just why the tallness of the hat hood. It's like the more, like, I saw it before, but the fact that now you point it out just makes me go, why, though? It just makes you wonder, why? Like, it's one thing if you're wearing a hood, but also hat? Who in the meeting says, yeah, okay, hood is cool, hat is cool. What if we did both? ¿Por qué no los dos? And no one said, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. You get one or the other. You don't get both. You just get one or the other. It's like dealing with a child. But I could do both. No, you can't. There's rules. Anyways, you see how good Lamora is now, yes? No more sneering at her. Now, I think our helper from the Pearl Clan was going to meet you at the training grounds once you're ready. Sometimes both is not good. More choices or more options is not always the best. Till later, Lamora. Glad to have your help as always. Did this guy also just do this? Did he salute with this? No, like shift yourself unless you want to get even more of an earful than you're already due for. Come on, Adaman. Cut me some slack here. Lamora. Yes? Join me in the Survey Corps office. We'll go over the particulars of your new mission. God, so just back and forth with these people. They could have just told me this way earlier, but, you know. Survey work will take you to Coronet Highlands next. You'll be on the Rifttop's doorstep. There's no telling what perils await. Your current rank qualifies you to conduct research in the Coronet Highlands, but you will need help from a particular person to survey and ultimately quell this electrode. Go to the training grounds. You should find them there. Training grounds? You need a specific person? Nah, dude, don't worry. You never need to apologize for going AFK or needing to leave. Never apologize. Life always takes priority. Takes precedent. Oh, hey, it's that guy that we would have just definitely never guessed was an important main character because he's got cool clothes. Never would have guessed it. Hello, Lamora. This gentleman is Warden Ingo, who serves Sneasler? Sure. He will guide you to her domain. Mate, facial hair does not go up to the bottom of your eyelids. God damn it. Pleased to properly meet you. I apologize for that abrupt how do you do before. I'm the Warden Ingo. I understand you'll need a hand from Sneasler in order to meet Electrode. Whether she'll see fit to help you, however, we can only find out by making the journey. What? Why? Is it a facial hair or helmet attached to his hat? Bro, I don't know. Quiet Cat, you missed the previous person, Melly, who was wearing a beanie over a hood. Yeah, you heard me right. It's just a whole situation, dude. Now, let's have a safe journey to Mount Coronet. All aboard. Why is this person posing? Could you imagine talking to someone in real life and they just strike poses like this? I would think they're on heroin. Logic, how are you? Welcome. Just coming in at like the weirdest of times. Ingo's a bit like you know. How? He appeared one day from who knows where. Previous hero. Okay. What's more, much of his memory seems to be missing. Maybe traveling with you will help him fill some of those gaps in his memory. Huh. Okay. In any case, I'm glad to have your help. I count on you once again, Lamora. Good luck up in the Highlands. Well, that seems a little suspicious. No one with amnesia is just a nobody, right? There always is somebody. And I'm concerned about that. I don't know if I want to know where they're about to go with this. Because it seems hella annoying, to be honest with you. I do want to see about that Eevee evolution thing. I want to see what this entails. They may just want to get more information about Eevee with the Pokedex, but I'm going to see if I need to get some evolutions here. Look at his cartoon shoes. Just, you know, honestly, just don't look at anything. Just don't look at anything. Because it's all awful. There's so many of those round bubble shoes in this game. Like, I can't even begin to describe it. Oh, stars above. Where's he gone? Survey Corps kid, listen. Remember the Eevee I befriended with the help of some Jubilife muffins? Well, he's vanished. I was hoping to get some advice on evolving him, but I can't evolve the little guy if he's gone. Please, help me find Eevee. Come to think of it, folks working at the Galaxy Hall were always fussing over Eevee. Maybe that'd be a good place to start looking. Okay, this took a turn. I didn't want all this. I wanted a simple mission, please. Alright, well, let's go see if we can find this Eevee. If we can see a new evolution, which, I mean, it's not new, but if we can see an evolution, I'll be happy. Alright. Who would I talk to around here? I'm gonna check the basement. I'm gonna check the basement. Wait, do I even have this? I have this quest marked, right? Wait a second, what? Why does it want me to go back? Did he not just say go to the Galaxy Hall? Why is the mission all the way over there? Back at his house? Do I need to talk to him again? What? Okay. Guess we'll figure it out. It's weird. I mean, I don't think I need a waypoint marker, but still. It's weird that it hasn't updated or anything like that. Alright, I guess we'll just talk to people. Nope. Not you. Yeah, quest marker's not updating. Oh yeah, that's right. He has a mission, huh? don't even know who I should really talk to be honest with you. No. You? No, I feel like I've gotten that one. Already gotten something from you. None of you guys are important. Oh, this was a part of a side mission. Need pet pods. I have those. That means I'll have a bigger inventory for the general store, which is cool. Even streamer exclusives, but that's not new. Listen, this game being funky right now. I'm gonna chalk it up to the fact that I'm not playing in the official version, and some weirdness is happening right now. Unless I was supposed to do something outside and talk to a specific person outside. What the hell is this kid doing? Just A-posing over here? Weird kid. Alright, let's go see Commander Glitchy. Though I have a feeling we might have to talk to people outside. Or something. I don't know, I'm not like invested in this quest to be honest with you, so... the quest is called Eevee's Evolutions. Search for the missing Eevees. Alright, Commander Glitchy, you're my last hope. Nope. Well, consider me clueless. Eevee's evolutions shall never be completed until I load up the game again and it updates for whatever goddamn reason. In any case, let's go to the new lands. So that I can do stuff off stream whenever I want. My inventory's alright. Oh, she has a quest. She'll get some new haircuts. Finally. Alright. Away we go. Mass outbreaks of oh, there we go. Machop. Interact with Umber on the second floor. Umbreon. Oh. Okay. Sure. Interesting. Weird, but sure. I guess that makes sense. It's an evolution. We should have known that. Yeah, it makes sense, right? We use our brains.
Brah?
Eevee? Oh, I guess not. My mistake. Seems like Eevee's not here either. Something about this Pokemon reminds me of a good little Eevee. No, it must be my imagination.
Brah, brah.
What's that? Hungry, are we? Survey Corps kid, would you make me a Jubilife muffin? Ugh. If I can watch this Pokemon chow down like Eevee did, maybe I'll understand this nagging feeling I get when I look at it. I think I have one in my inventory. Not currently, but like in my safe chest. Yeah, just don't usually talk to Pokemon. It's weird. It's weird. It's not like something I do all the time. I don't really expect the Pokemon to activate a quest or update a quest. Listen, it's people in Pokemon games. They're all dumb. They're all literally brain-driveling idiots. I don't have one. I thought I picked one up. Or I thought he had given me one. I think that's more it. I thought he had given me a Jubilife muffin. Am I just missing it? I could have sworn I had one in here earlier. Oh well. I'll probably just have to craft it. It's fine. Do I need the recipe? Nah, it auto fills in when I go over to the crafting table. I don't even need to worry about nothing. Alright, there it is. Let's just grab that. I don't need to know about nothing. See, now the quest is updated. Now the waypoint marker is actually going in the correct direction. It's just a weird little glitchy thing that happened. Alright, let's watch this Eevee mukbang it up with his muffin. Never mind. Would you mind parting with Jubilife Muffin? Sure. Muffin's not going to be on the ground, and that sucks. Yep. Would have been really cool if you put a muffin on the ground. You know, you could have just modeled a muffin real fast. Great. Look at it chow down. It really is the spitting image of Eevee when it does that. Or could it somehow be the real Eevee? Eevee, it is you. I missed you, little rascal. Never thought you'd evolve on your own. Though I suppose the professor did mention how Eevee can evolve even without a stone at all. Wasn't this Umbreon here since the beginning of the game? Oh, okay. I suppose I haven't got much use for these evolution stones I set aside for Eevee. If you like, you could have one. Which would you like? I want a water stone. I need a new, No! Wait! I didn't need any of those. I don't really need any of those. Anyways. Alright, then use it well. Getting these precious stones took too many visits to Ginkgo Guild. Yeah, because I have a Firestone that I currently have. My Jolteon was evolved at a very low level. So was my Vaporeon. So, no, we're fine. We're fine. I wouldn't have gotten a low level anyways. It doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, it works out fine. There was something that I wanted to do, though. There was an evolution. It was a leaf stone. If I had an option for a leaf stone, I would have taken that. But unfortunately, he doesn't give me that option. Okay. Whew. I thought I fucked up. But we good, we good, we Gucci. Okay. I do want to catch an Eevee real quick. Or at least try to catch a low-level Eevee. If I could catch two, that'd be fantastic. So let's do that first. Then we can go to, like, do main mission stuff. Eventually. The real big thing is just getting to the next area so that I can end the stream here soon. I'm hungry, and I'm getting kind of sleepy, too. Is that an Eevee right there? Hidden in the grass? Or is it a Bidoof? Or just a visual glitch? Very similar. It was a visual glitch, okay. Alright. There's a few places Eevee can be. Like, right over there. Perfect. Not even gonna take a chance. Gonna use a Great Ball for this. Probably gonna also feed it food. Just like double whammy it up, you know? Hey-ya! Hopefully that's one Eevee. Nailed it. It's level 5. Alright, that will work. That's fine. It's a low level. It's a low level. Can't be mad about that. Alright, sometimes there's an Eevee over here as well. Sometimes. But usually there's only one Eevee at a time out in this field. But it's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I don't know if I should just go back to Jubilife. And then reload the area. And see if I can get that other Eevee. Actually, do I need another Eevee right now? I will if I want a Leaf Stone. A new Leafeon. Alright. Fair enough. But I can get a Flareon now, which is very nice. I think that's the last evolution that I needed, right? Flareon? Piplup. Oh, you cutie. You absolute cutie. Are there any other evolutions besides the ones that we have? I really don't. I don't remember. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Satchel was the right one. We want to use a Firestone here on our level 5 Eevee. Let's go, full party of Eevees! Nice. I don't know how I feel about his tail sticking up like that. That feels like the first I've ever seen Flareon's tail being depicted as going straight up. I guess it makes sense because it's a fire. But... in any case... I got a Flareon. Look at that full party of Eevees. Oh, it feels so good. It do be feeling good. Alright, so next, I guess... order of business would just be leveling up the party so that they're not super weak anymore and can keep up with current content. In order to do that, I will be fighting a bunch of alphas and stuff throughout the world. But before that, before I end the stream and stuff, let's get to the next area. Caught one Pokemon? Yes, I did. And I'm super happy about it. Alright, probably off stream, to be honest with you, I'll catch another Eevee. Another low level Eevee. And hope that I get a Leaf Stone at some point. I can... Sylveon? Got it. Already got Sylveon. Already got that beautiful Sylveon, that little fairy baby. Right there. Right there. 1, 2... So there's 8 evolutions, right? Yeah. Yep. That's all of them. Yep, that's all of them. Cool, cool, cool. Good to know. I finally have them all. Good. Good. Excellent. Alright. Over to this new area. Highlands Camp. Ooh, we're getting close to the rift. Coronet Highlands. Coronet. I'm sorry. Coronet. There's another O. There you are, my girl. Welcome to the Coronet Highlands. I expect you'll find all sorts of rock-type and ground-type Pokemon wandering. Ew. Ew, I hate this area. Ground-type Pokemon wandering around these craggy boulder-strewn heights. And up there, right beneath that great rift in space-time, is the peak of Mount Coronet itself. Magnetism from it may well exert some sort of influence on the Pokemon throughout the area. Fascinating stuff. Oh. They all have this beanie hood look to them. Morg, I think we were looking at this wrong. I think it's a hood with a headband. I think the hood is tall, and they have a headband wrapped around it. Wow. That's still terrible. no longer happy, so I have to go. All right, brother. Thank you for joining us. I will also be ending stream here, so that's a perfect time to bounce out. Yeah. Also, yes, it's a hood with a headband. I hate it even more. Yep. Yep. They have a headband. Terrible. Absolutely dreadful. Anyways, y'all, I actually am going to be ending stream as well. We've been going about 3 hours 43 minutes. So I need to go get some food. Need to start winding down for the day because I do have some night shifts. It appears in about 3 weeks, probably around the time of Elden Ring. I'm going back to daytimes, so I will be probably streaming around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a little bit later, so that kind of sucks. May not even make it to 12 when we do that, but we'll try our best to stream as much as we can, as often as we can, and still enjoy video games and streaming as much as we do. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for chatting. Thank you all for keeping me company. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out, and much love to you. The song's going to be weird. It's been weird. Sorry. I want the ending song to play, but it doesn't.